High School here on DCTV Sports. All right, we welcome you back to Fred J. Brown Stadium here at Defiance High School. Week number 3 of the high school football season. The opponent tonight, it's not going to be an easy one as the St. Mary's Rough Riders will come in under fourth-year head coach with a 2-0 record, 1-0 in the Western Buckeye League. In his fourth year, of course, took over for his dad, Doug, after he was there for
Ever.
Yeah, I think he's got like 150 wins, I think, in his time there. And so coming in, and he was an 06 grad of St. Mary's, kind of stepping in where Dad, I think he was offensive coordinator before this. So week 1, they beat St. Henry 33-14. Week number 2 against Salina 35-6. The thing that stood out to me, Ray, is, again, we know what St. Mary's is going to give you, but they had two senior running backs, who both went over 100 yards each in both of the first 2 games. That tells you everything you need to know about what you're going to see out of St. Mary's.
Absolutely. You're going to see them, if people know football, the 0 hole and the 1 hole. I mean, right off the centers, tail left or right, and they're going to pull or they're going to trap or they're going to ISO. And until you stop it, that's all you're going to see. So you might hear a lot of repetitive running back numbers and how much he's running for. And what we want to hear is Defiance stops. Yeah.
I think they've probably thrown, 2 passes. I looked at the stats.
According to the stats, they've only thrown 2 passes, and they're 0-2. So if they can throw it 3 times and go 0-3, they're punting, right?
And he'd love to get into that situation. But, when you look at this team, physicality. I had an opportunity to talk to Bo a little bit earlier this week, and that's a word that they use to identify this team. And average across that front line, 6'1", 250. They got some big boys up there, and as you know, you've seen your years of football. They push guys around. They really do, and that physical football is what they want to do.
Absolutely, they're going to put it to you. They're going to make a statement up front on the line. I believe 3 or 4 of those offense and defense linemen are wrestlers too, and they're pretty dominant. So they're good with their hands, good with their feet, and not necessarily like 6'1", 250. That's sometimes that's a Division III offensive line, so
no kidding.
We'll see what we get today.
Well, I had an opportunity earlier this week to visit with St. Mary's head coach Bo Fry, and we'll talk to him now here on DCTV Sports. Well, Coach, you talked about physicality being an identity of your team. Talk about what that means to you.
Tenacity, it comes with coaching, it comes with confidence, and they're all seniors other than one, so experience, confidence, and just a true grit that you're going to get done.
You talked about being seniors. I believe it's is it 21 seniors that you have on the team? What does that mean for a program to have that size of a class for seniors?
21 seniors. First off, they're great kids. Half of them are in the National Honor Society. These guys all started with me. This is my 4th year as head coach. So these were the freshmen when I first started. And they've been a good group all the way through. Very reliable group, great group of leaders. And, I know love's a strong word, but we talk about love a lot,
Absolutely. Well, road trip for you guys this Friday night. You're going to be taking on Defiance, I believe, first road trip of the season for you. What do you know about the Bulldogs?
Well, first off, Coach Cooper does a great job with the program. They didn't graduate hardly anybody, and they physically kicked our butts last year. It was our worst loss ever at our new stadium. We've lost 3 games ever at St. Mary's at our new stadium, and the other 2 were in overtime. So it was the worst loss we've ever had at home. But yes, it is a long bus ride. We're a veteran team. We talked to our kids about being a veteran team. If you want to compete for championships, you want to make long runs in the playoffs, you got to get on a bus and you got to get it done.
What does that do, as far as logistics? Do you change things up at practice, or do you try to keep things status quo?
Well, change things up. Last week was an extremely weird week, so I'm happy just to get back to a normal week of practice this week. Yeah. But no, logistic wise, we have our way of doing things. We both of our scrimmages were both on the road. And Pick was about an hour trip for us too. So we've been on the road. Last year in the playoffs, we went 3 hours on the road to play. So going on the road is not a huge thing for this group, but it'll be the first one. So you never know.
Couple of keys for a St. Mary's victory on Friday night.
Well, I think we just have to continue to maintain what we're doing. We got to play with toughness. We got to play with grit. We got to win the turnover ratio. We got to play great special teams. We got to play great defense. All three phases of the game have to contribute to the success.
Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes, and best of luck Friday night.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium here at Defiance High School as we get set for week number 3. As we are set now for our national anthem, courtesy of Defiance County Veterans Office. The Defiance County Veterans Office is proud to support local veterans and their families and to connect them with the resources that are available to them. As we go down on the field now for the playing of our national anthem by the Defiance High School Band of Class. The Defiance High School Marching Band of Class with our national anthem, again courtesy of the Defiance County Veterans Office, providing veterans and their families with the resources that are available to them. Let's get our keys to the game, courtesy of Northwest State Community College. Your key to a great career opportunities begins with a great education at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today. Ray, let's start for the Defiance here tonight. A couple of things that we're looking for out of this Bulldogs team.
Obviously, really limit your mistakes. Know your keys, know what you're supposed to do on offense and defense of the ball, and do your job. Limit turnovers, and just don't give up a big play down the middle of the field.
Matching physicality, I think, is another one here.
That's a big one. I think we can do it. I think our boys are ready up in the front line, defensive line, and just hit heads.
And I think you said it earlier, too, when we were talking, keeping that offense on the field, generating offense. Not a lot of productivity so far in the first 2 weeks. I think that's going to be huge to keep that offense on the field here tonight.
Absolutely. Our offense needs to stay on the field. I think Breslin coming back now, it's his second week back in. I think he's probably a little more comfortable. The timing last week is a little off, so hopefully we get that timing in. The wind could play a factor tonight. It's a little windy out there, so that could be another factor.
For St. Mary's, I think obviously we all know what they want to do, control the line of scrimmage. It starts there for that offense.
Yep, their offense, they're going to do the same thing over and over until you stop them. They won't. It's like that continuous hit you can't get. They're going to just plug away. They're going to establish the run, and until you stop that run, that's what they're going to do. I mean, we
want to force them to throw. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to put them in second and third down long situations so that they have to try to pass the ball on us.
Absolutely. Our keys to the game, courtesy of Northwest State Community College. Again, check them out at northweststate.edu. Well, good to have you along here on our gorgeous, sunny, and breezy week number 3 as we are, I guess we're kind of knee-deep in the month of September now, aren't we?
That we are. And there's no snow flying, so we're happy.
Don't say that too loud. Of course, we're not down on the field.
That's
so.
True. That is true.
Well, as Ray mentioned earlier, St. Mary's will be receiving the opening kickoff here. So Nicasio Hall has it teed up, and it is underway at Fred J. Brown Stadium. Look, a little trickery there And that'll be Jacob Kessler, the quarterback, on this near sideline. It'll be pulled down. Beautiful open field tackle there. Nice pursuit by Anthony Wilder.
Yeah, that was a great tackle by Anthony Wilder because they did have that wall set up pretty nicely for them to get down that sideline.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. Our starting lineups, courtesy of the Baker Schindler Company. Highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. For St. Mary's, that offense, they're led by their senior quarterback, Jacob Kessler, a 6'1", 185. They've got two backs in the backfield that are going to see a lot of action tonight. Two seniors, Colton Mabry and Dominic Osborne, both over 100 yards in both of their first two games. And they're loaded, 4 seniors and a junior up front on that starting line. It'll be first down and 10 for St. Mary's at their own 15-yard line. It'll be the first man through on that left side, and this is the fullback Caleb Schmidt, who, Ray, the last couple of weeks, not a lot of fancy stats, but they sprinkle him in to give you that third option out of the backfield.
And that's what he'll do. He'll be that little diversion option, trying to swing outside. I think he's more of the speedster, that corner cutter, than set up for the middle of the run up the middle. We'll see what they do here.
7 yards on first down brings up second down and 3 at the 22-yard line. Good to have you along here. Week number 3. Kessler under center. It'll toss it near side. This will be the second man through. That is Mabry. He pushed out of bounds. He's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot it, and they're going to give him a first down. So first down, and, well, 2 plays.
And they're doing exactly what we said they weren't going to do. They're running the ball outside and not between the 2 tackles. So, obviously, they know Defiance a little bit, too. You know, they're going to say, hey, let's try to
stretch it out a little bit,
get them a little tired, and see if they go back up the middle.
Right to the line to gain at the 25-yard line, so it'll be first down and 10 for the Rough Riders on their first possession of the game. It'll be the second man through.
There you go.
Mabry once again.
And again, if on that right there, you have Ray Salinas and Huffman there, taking out the tackles, you know, making contact with them so that Joey Robertson come up 17 and make a really nice tackle for like a 2-yard gain.
It's a great first down play for that defense to hold them 1 yard, first down. St. Mary's, again, nothing flashy here. They break the huddle, come to the line. 2 tight ends. Now check that. Schmidt will go out wide as well. Little motion. And it'll be the first man through. And he is tackled immediately. That was Dominic Osborne, 5'9", 175 senior. And again, nice job there by the Defiance defense, bottling up the inside.
Absolutely. You try to put everything and make them go over top of you in the middle. You know, you're just plugging up holes and letting your linebackers see where the ball is and making good tackles. And that's what they're doing right now.
Gain of 1, so it'll bring up third down and 8. Will we see the third pass of the year for St. Mary's on third down and 8?
You know what? You kind of put everybody in like this. Don't be surprised if they're a small screen here or something, or a quick pitch. It'll be interesting.
2 backs in the backfield behind Kessler, and he'll fake it. He's going to roll out to his right. He's got room to run, and he will be hit in the backfield and dropped. Nice job on the outside there. Cohen Stockman, senior outside linebacker, Ray, just kind of pushed that out, was very disciplined and did not kind of cheat in and forced Kessler to keep running to the outside.
Absolutely. He had great coverage on the receiver. They had only one receiver on the route, and that was a tight end. He's probably about 6'3", and they just again, just spreading it out and letting your defense go to the ball.
Brady Triplett will be on to punt. He's only punted once so far this season. He's got that first punt was 36 yards. And the snap is a little high over his head. A lot of pressure coming. He's able to get it away. And it's going to be a short kick. It's going to hit just across midfield. St. Mary's will let it roll. And Ray, maybe a little bit of that wind playing a factor on the snap, but a little bit high. And
again, you put St. Mary's in a position they're not used to, and that's punting. So it's probably something they don't work on a lot. So you have a nice little wind, a punter that hasn't been back there too many times, and those are the things that we have to capitalize on. Now you take them, they get a first down, you come back, you stop them. Now it's time for our offense to step up and see what we can do. So
Defiance will have a decent starting field position here on their first drive at their own 43-yard line. Quarterback Brett Zipfel will have Noah Gomez to his right in a 3 receiver set. I think we're still waiting. The officials are moving around. He's got motion coming, and they're going to give it inside to Noah Gomez. He's going to get a couple out to the midfield stripe, and he's going to be brought down by Taylor Compton, a sophomore linebacker for St. Mary's.
Yeah, just a little misassignment on that front offensive line there, but you get what you can get going downhill.
We'll take a look at our Baker Schindler starting lineups here in just a second for the Defiance offense, but a gain of 1 there on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Wilder in the backfield next to Zipfel on 2nd down. Jordan Wright in motion, and they'll give it to Anthony Wilder on a little misdirection up the middle. He's going to go across the 45 out to maybe about the 46. Made it about a gain of 2 on that 2nd down run, and just trying to give him a little bit of a different look.
Absolutely. We're doing exactly what they do. We're going to take it right to him, right up the middle. See if we can suck him in a little bit. Maybe Brez had a nice pass here. Maybe a quick screen, a quick out to Wilder here.
Under 8 to play in our opening quarter. 3rd down and 7 at the 46-yard line. Scoreless, and we got a dead ball, and this will be a false start penalty against Defiance. So the first penalty of the game will go against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, right tackle got a little jumpy there.
So 3rd and 7 becomes 3rd and 12. Stockman in motion. Zipfel will take the snap. He'll fake inside to Gomez. He's going to roll, and he's got Stockman open across the 50, 45. He's got the first down and more into St. Mary's territory inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, and a huge pickup there on a long 3rd down, and that is exactly what you needed to see out of this offense.
Absolutely. They did a nice control the fake up the middle, and Stockman rolls out a little bit, wide open, and just beats that defensive back to the corner and gains a first down.
3rd and 12. They got 20 on that pass from Brez Zipfel to Stockman, and the Bulldogs are rolling into St. Mary's territory as we near the 7-minute mark, opening quarter. Brez back to pass again, looking left, looking right, pocket collapses, out to the right, and he's just going to throw this one away, and a very solid decision there by Brez Zipfel, and you can see now that we got a penalty marker down, but very smart senior decision there for Brez Zipfel.
Yeah, as he's rolling out, it looked like our offensive lineman kind of got his hand hooked up underneath a pad, so possible holding.
And that'll be the call to be holding against the Bulldogs, so that's going to back them up.
And again, one of those things that, misfortunes that Coach Coop talked about, we got to clean up, and that's one of them. Move your feet, get in front of your defensive lineman, and, pass block.
So a 10-yard penalty puts them back to the 49-yard line. One of those keys we talked about. Disciplined, and we've already got 2 penalties in the opening drive. Zipfel back to pass. He's going left, and will fly just a little high and out of the reach of Anthony Wilder, his intended target. And looked like Wilder had a little bit of room if that pass was on the spot.
He had room to run, I tell you that. Anthony Wilder, you just got to get the ball in his hands and let him do the rest. He's shifty.
6:53 to go, opening quarter. Good to have you along. Josh Bush, Ray Romero from Fred J. Brown Stadium. 2nd down and 20. The St. Mary's 49 rolls to his left, comes back to the right towards Wilder, and that pass will be batted in the backfield. And Cameron Dameyer, senior linebacker, got that big paw up there and disrupted the pass.
Yeah, trying to set up a screen there. You let him come on his own, and hopefully, he overcommits or undercommits, and he's just long enough and lanky enough to get a hand on the ball.
6'3", 225. He'll do that. Team's leading tackler coming into the game with 21 tackles on the season so far.
So with that penalty, it's now 3rd and 20. We'll see what we can do here. Hopefully try to pick up a few yards there, but
4 receivers set once again for Defiance. Wilder in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep. Pressure coming. He's going to heave it down the middle of the field, and this will be almost intercepted. That ball was a little bit underthrown, and a nice defensive play there for St. Mary's. And that was Trey Moore on coverage there for St. Mary's. And it looked like that ball just kind of hung up a little bit on Zipfel and maybe threw it a little bit earlier than he wanted to. But
with the pressure underneath, obviously he was getting pressure pretty good by the defensive line. He threw it up, and Jordan Wright's got to go fight for that ball and go get it.
Noah Gomez will be punting away now, 4th and 20 at about midfield. Snap is good. It's a high kick and a fair catch called for and made inside the 15-yard line at about the 12. We're scoreless here on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 6:35 to go, opening quarter. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Got away with one there.
Stamball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stamball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium here at Defiance High School. St. Mary's taking over inside their own 15-yard line. A first down run by Caleb Schmidt, a second down run by, I believe it was Osborne, and gained 8 between the two. So now 3rd down and 2 for St. Mary's at their own 21-yard line. Toss to the far sideline. This will be Osborne again. He's got room at the 40, 45. He's got one guy to beat down that right sideline, and Hutchison will chase him down on that far sideline, and give credit to Logan Hutchison on that one, Ray. Big play, but Hutchison took a nice angle on that and was able to cut him off and keep it out of the end zone.
Yep, he did his job. Well, there is a flag on the play, so we'll hold up a second here, see what this is about.
Penalty marker back at the 35-yard line. We'll see how this holds. It's like the referee is talking to Bo Fry. We got a personal foul, and that's going to go against St. Mary's.
So it's probably going to be from the spot of the foul there at the 35, taking back 15 from that spot.
So they'll still have
possession. It'll be 1st and 10. I'm assuming from the 45.
Should be 50.
Yep, I'm sorry, 15, yeah. Well, Steve Wall was in class with Steve Wall. He was not my math teacher. We did graduate together, but we have the same math skills.
So the penalty negates some of that long run by Osborne. It'll push the ball back to the 50-yard line, and it's like Bo Fry was kind of asking for an explanation on that one. Nonetheless, it's a 1st down and 10 for St. Mary's at the midfield stripe. Kessler's under center, and so the left side of that line moved a little early, so they're going to have their second penalty back-to-back. I believe this will be a false start. Pick your guy on the left side of the line. They all moved.
Again, Defiance is doing what they're supposed to be doing on defense, making good stops. Obviously, that long run. St. Mary's kicked themselves by getting that penalty, so let's stay disciplined here, get a stop, see if we can get another 3 and out.
1st and 15 at their own 45-yard line. 2 backs again in the backfield. It'll be the first man through, and this is Dominic Osborne again, and he's going to get about 3 yards. Kept churning those legs, and
you have Kelton Gibbs in there doing a nice job of coming back and getting that tackle from the backside. Got a little deep there, but stayed with it.
2nd down and 12 now for the Rough Riders. Their own 48-yard line, 5-minute mark of our opening quarter. This will be a end-around sweep. And that'll be Dylan Fink. I didn't even know they had anybody else to run the ball. But Dylan Fink will get his first carry of the night, a 5'7" sophomore.
And Eli Howerton did a nice job get off his block and make a nice tackle there.
It'll take it down inside Defiance territory to the 45-yard line, so 3rd down and 5. This is a spot that St. Mary's is very comfortable in. Long, hard count here.
You got the wing tee.
It'll be the middle back, and that was Mabry right up the middle, and I think it's going to depend on the spot. He
looks like he's about a yard short. I'm not sure if they're going to punt or not.
We got to feel like St. Mary's is comfortable at a yard.
I would say yes.
So 4th down and 1, 4 minutes and rolling. Opening quarter, scoreless on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 3 backs across the back. It'll be Mabry right up the middle, and I'll tell you what, he got tripped up. Ray fell forward just enough to get that first down.
Absolutely. Nice job of the defensive line. A little penetration there, just not quite enough to get the stop.
Needed 1, got 2. Heading in the direction of our man on the field. We'll check in with our guy down on the sideline here in just a few minutes as the ball going down his way. It's a nice breezy night to be down on there. 1st and 10 for St. Mary's now at the Defiance 39-yard line. 3 backs again in the backfield, and they're going to tuck it under and throw. And their first completion of the season, it'll be a loss of about 2 or 3. So they can throw the ball.
They can throw the ball. And give credit to Defiance is sitting back on that and not coming up quickly, looking for the ball and making a nice tackle on the outside over there.
Loss of 2, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 12. 2 backs in the backfield, and that'll be the second man through. And just missed a tackle in the backfield, and he'll be wrestled down on the near sideline. Mitchell Taylor out there for the Bulldogs.
Tell you what, Anthony Wilder just came flying through there like a rocket, and he got picked up just enough not to make it that tackle for about like an 8-yard loss.
Instead, it'll be a gain down to the 32-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 3. 2:50 and rolling, opening quarter. 2 backs in the backfield, first man through. This is Schmidt. He's hit by Wilder immediately. He's going to fall forward to about the 31-yard line, so he's going to be about 2 yards shy of that first down. Big 4th down play here for Defiance. 4th down and 2. But keep in mind, a big penalty, negated a run that would have had them all the way down, way inside where they're at now.
Again, right there is Ray Salinas, just get in the backfield. Make them think of going to a different way, and our linebackers come up and make a good tackle.
Toss to the right side. This will be Schmidt with it. No, excuse me. It's Mabry, and he breaks a tackle across the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. He'll go 31 yards. Check that.
Dominic
Osborne.
And he broke like 3 or 4 tackles on that. Just didn't wrap up well. Could have been a stop there for maybe just barely a first down. And steady twist turns and ends up in the end zone.
Well, they just kind of almost lull you to sleep a little bit. Run after run after run after run. Bradley Triplett on for the point after. 8 of 9 on the season so far. Snap is down. The kick is on the way, and it is good. So the point after goes through, and St. Mary's strikes first. 2:05 to go, opening quarter. It's 7-0 St. Mary's on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. personalized service, and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. The Strady Center for the Arts, entertainment on a whole new level. The Strady Center for the Arts presents a full lineup of culture and entertainment right here in our community. Check out the full lineup and purchase your tickets today at defiancearts.org.
Onside kick, and wow, a little trickery here in the opening quarter. I don't think anybody saw that. Recovered on that side.
Again, it's one of those plays where they lull you to sleep a little bit and a little trickery.
Brady Triplett, the kicker, came up and got that. So St. Mary's will go right back to work on offense. Ray, one of the things we talked about was Defiance keeping their offense on the field. This is not the way to do it.
No, absolutely not a way to do it. And the officials are talked about it again. Coach Cooper wasn't quite happy about something on the field, but the officials are 1st and 10 St. Mary's from the 47-yard line.
So they'll start this drive inside Defiance territory. 2:05 to go in this opening quarter. Defiance defense looking a little bit like they've been out there for a while. Two backs in the backfield, and it'll be a little bit of trickery inside. It'll be Mabry with it on 1st down and 10, and he's going to be stopped at the line.
Defiance defense is doing a really good job in the 1st and 2nd down, stopping that run up the middle. And it just seems like, we just need that 3rd stop to put them in a long yardage situation to give us a chance to get the ball back.
Second down and 10. The 48-yard line, no gain on 1st down. Two backs in the backfield. It'll be the first man through. This is Mabry again. Just a quick dive up the middle, and just like that, 3 yards.
Yeah, the offensive line is getting a really good push right now, getting underneath our guys, shoving it back 1 or 2 yards, and that's enough to fall forward for 3 or 4 yards. We're not giving up a big play, but, 3 or 4 yards every play adds up pretty quickly.
3rd down and 7 now at the 45-yard line. Minute to go in this opening quarter. 7-0 St. Mary's on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Long count, and it'll be the first man through, that Schmidt, and he'll be wrapped up in the 2nd level. Nice job of pursuit there. Pick your bulldog.
and pretty much Ray Salinas and I believe it was Huffman.
Alex Hinojosa on the bottom of that pile as well.
55 Alex. They did a nice job. They were about 6 yards in the backfield trying to make a tackle. And the linebackers did a nice job of following behind and not giving them a big play.
Well, this they're going to have to snap a play here. 22 seconds to roll. Opening quarter.
Yeah, it's 4th and 4, so big stop here.
Two backs in the backfield again. Behind Kessler, he's going to go back to pass. He's looking left side. It'll be complete out across the 40 at about the 38-yard line. That's about right at the line to gain, and they're just signaling for the first down.
Automatically, yeah.
And I don't think Coach Cooper is very happy about that. He's asking. It'll be completed. 4th down and 4, and they got just that. A 4-yard completion for Jacob Kessler. And now St. Mary's showing a little bit of a different dynamic here. I believe this is going to tick off the opening quarter. We've played one here at Fred J. Brown Stadium. It's the first home game of the season for Defiance. And at the end of the first quarter, Defiance trailing St. Mary's 7-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium as we are first down pass there, and Colton Mabry is off to the sidelines. He got popped pretty good on that first down play.
Joey Robertson made a statement on that. Threw the ball to the outside. He came up, made a really, really nice hit. Mabry goes off a little wobbly to the sideline. We'll keep an eye on that, see if he comes back quickly or not.
So incomplete pass on 1st and 10. So far we've only seen them throwing when they had to. Now you come out on 1st down and you're throwing the football.
Again, like with the onside kick, try to catch you sleeping.
It'll be the sweep on that far side, and this is Dominic Osborne, and still keeps those legs a churning. He was stopped in the backfield, and he's going to make that a gain of about 3 yards.
Again, Defiance does a nice job of spreading in and out, getting it to the sideline. Pursuit. Everybody get to the ball and make a tackle.
Beautiful night on the sidelines. Jeff Tackett is on the sidelines for us tonight. Jeff, staying warm down there? We'll be checking with Jeff throughout the night tonight as a first down run here for St. Mary's. Moves him down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, again, Mabry just right up the middle. They're showing things, St. Mary's showing things that they usually don't show, so they're a little off schedule. Now we're back to, here's your wing tee. Last man out, 2 man out in front, and it's a 5-yard gain.
Dylan Fink getting another carry here tonight. So a gain, looks like about 5, 6 maybe on that first down carry. 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line. It'll be the
middle back. Dominic Osborne on the carry there up in the middle.
Across the 20 to the 19. And first time either one of our teams have made it into the Stanball Jewelers red zone tonight. I thought St. Mary's might be there earlier, but that penalty
they negated it pretty quickly.
Stanball Jewelers, your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Check them out in downtown Defiance.
Another off-balance right with a wing to the left.
First man through. Yep. That'll be Osborne again.
Again, that's going to be close. He might be about a yard short, half yard short, according to the spot.
How about this big Ray Salinas on the bottom of that pile again, and it's going to be up 4th down. And credit that line for the defensive line for Defiance, Ray, just kind of doing their job and staying put, not letting the St. Mary's offensive line get that surge that they're looking for.
Exactly. Stopping 1-2 yards behind the offensive line, looking for the ball and making good tackles.
3 backs across the backfield. That fumble in the backfield. And Kessler will just fall on it on 4th down and 1, and that will be a turnover on downs. And what a huge break there for Defiance, as just some miscommunication in the backfield on St. Mary's part.
Absolutely turned to toss, and he tossed it to nobody. There's nobody there to receive the ball, so Defiance catches a really good break there. A good stop. Now we going into the wind a little bit, settle down, so you can get a score here.
So Defiance will take over on downs, on the turnover. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line. They trail 7-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 9:32 to go before halftime.
Our offense has been on the sideline for a while, so hopefully you can get going here, get a nice drive going.
Play comes in from the sideline each time. Coach Cooper directing traffic to his quarterback. And he'll have Noah Gomez in the backfield to his left in a 4-receiver set. He's looking to come to the left. Little fake on the first, and he's going to go down the left sideline. He's got Jordan Wright, and he was wide open. The pass a little underthrown, and that allowed Noah Dixon, St. Mary's defensive back, to kind of close in and disrupt that on the end.
Again, throwing the ball into the wind there. It held it up a little bit. Jordan Wright tried to adjust, come back and get the ball. Just didn't get back quite quick enough.
It's a nice pattern there from Jordan Wright.
A little get and go.
A little hitch in his giddy up. Second down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Two backs now in the backfield. And it'll be a fake to Wilder. Looking to throw wide open is Cohen Stockman, and he just overthrew him at the 35-yard line. Cohen Stockman was wide open, and he had a lot of green space in front of him and not many white shirts out there.
There was nobody there. He connects with Cohen Stockman there. Overthrew him just a little bit. Again, the wind play may be a little factor thinking, but he catches the ball. It's nothing but green grass in front of him.
So a little miscue there between the quarterback and tight end. We'll bring up a third down and 10. Motion coming from the far sideline. They'll hand it up the middle. This is Wilder with it across the 30 to the 35. He's got the first down and more, and a solid run there. Again, I think this is a little bit of what St. Mary's trying to do. Look, we're going to spread it out, and now we're just going to run it up the middle and see what Anthony Wilder can do.
Absolutely. Put the ball in Wilder's hand. Offensive line, great job opening up the hole from them. And gets 14, 15 yards there. Again, well needed after the first two plays. See if we can connect on some of these pass plays, because we connect, they're wide open. So just a little bit of timing here for Brez to get back on board here.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line, trailing 7-0. Under 9 minutes to go before halftime. End around for Wilder. He'll be hit on the left sideline across the 40. Almost hit out of bounds, too.
That was close to being out of bounds. But, again, get the ball in Anthony's hands, use that speed, pick up 5 yards. And, again, 2nd and 5 is a lot better than 2nd and 9.
Wise man once said that. I think his name was Ray. You just said it.
No, I think it was Tackett, down there.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think if he can count that high.
His shoes are off. I think he's counting.
So officially, I think they're going to give him 6 or 7 on that carry. So 2nd down and 4. 8:50 to go. Second quarter. Faking it inside, and they're going to go little toss out, kind of an extended running play for Wilder, and he'll go across the 45. He should have enough for a first down.
Let's see this. Oh, yeah, definitely. He looks like he's well over for the first down. They have one official marking it on the 45. The other official saying no, it should be at the 47. So I guess I went with the official, so we're short by a yard rather than getting it by 2.
So initially it looked like it was going to be a first down, but they'll say out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So 3rd down and 1. Shotgun formation. And it'll be just an inside give. It'll be enough for the first down. Not much there is Gomez just kind of got upended as he went through the hole.
He flew enough to get a first down. That's what matters.
So move the sticks and a fresh set of downs for the Defiance offense, and see if they can keep something rolling here as they approach midfield.
What I'm seeing really now watching the line plays, our offense line is really firing off the ball, staying low, and staying in contact with who they're supposed to block. That helps quite a bit.
1st and 10 at the Bulldogs' 46-yard line. Got a few weeks off from this, Ray.
Yeah.
So back to pass. Zipfel all kinds of time over the middle and overshoots his intended target again. He was looking for Stockman, who might have had a step. Not much, but Parker Beam, the sophomore defensive back, out there on coverage for St. Mary's.
Yeah, Beam is a little taller than Stockman there, so I think Brez did a nice job of trying to get it there but not throwing it too short.
I'd say if he was going to put it somewhere, that was probably the best spot to put it. Not really a dangerous spot where, St. Mary's defender's going to.
Correct. Stockman would have had the only opportunity to try to catch that ball, and he just overthrew him a little bit.
8:15 to go, second quarter, 7-0 Rough Riders on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. A 2nd down and 10 from their own 46-yard line, and it'll be Gomez up the middle. He's got some room to move. He'll hit the midfield stripe before getting stacked up. And the white shirts got there in a hurry, led by number 44, sophomore defensive end Owen Ott, 6'3", 210.
Again, we're getting a nice push with that offensive line, getting 5 yards. We'll see if Cooper sticks with it a little bit.
Well,
Again, 3rd and 5. You might see a screenplay here of some sort. But we've been doing a great job of just getting the ball to the corner and letting our running back get to the corner and just using his speed here.
Let the skill guy use his skill. 3rd and 5, shotgun. Back to pass, pressure coming. He rolls to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got, I think it's Brady Borton on that far sideline. Contact on the far sideline, and
there is no flag. He actually was tackling before the ball got there, but there was no flag there. Again, the ball is thrown pretty close to the sideline there. If he would have caught it inbounds or out of bounds, but looked like a little bit of interference. So 4th and 5, looks like the Bulldogs are leaving the offense on the field.
So they're going to go for it at the St. Mary's 49-yard line. Not only do you have some confidence here, but I think that says a lot about what you think about your defense and the way they're playing in this first half. Nope, Brez is just going to pooch this. And not what he was looking for. Not sure where the official's going, but down to the 20, back to the...
He's right about the 30, I believe.
So...
Again, it was a quick squib kick from Ziffel. You had your defensive end on the outside. I believe it was Owen Ott, 44 again, rushing in pretty hard. So it was like just a really quick kick. It didn't go very far, but we'll see what we can do on defense here. Again, defense has been on the field quite a bit here. So,
well, St. Mary's will come back out. They'll have 1st down and 10 at the 30-yard line. 7:17 to go, second quarter. Rough Riders ahead 7-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield behind Kessler, first man through. And that's Schmidt with his carry, and the junior listed as the fullback, but...
Again, they line up where they want, I think. Or I should say they line up where Coach Fry needs them to be successful. How's that?
And you know what? You go here, you go there, and it's amazing when you've seen this through the years, how many different looks and how many different things you can get out of just moving those guys around in the backfield. Little end around here on 2nd down, and that is Dominic Osborne. He'll have it up for a 1st down out across the 40 to the 43-yard line, so give him 10 on 2nd and 7, and quick shifty back, he makes that corner, and then he shows that burst of speed once he gets the corner.
Again, with the way St. Mary's lines up their line, they're tight, so our defensive line is tight. So you put a man in motion, you have 2 defensive backs to try to catch that corner and get everything back to the inside. Again, you're off balance right here. First man through. Big hole for him.
That'll be Schmidt with it
again. Yep.
Across the
pick up about 9.
Yep. So
a lot of misdirection. It's sort of like the game with the cups. You have 3 cups in a ball. It just shuffles around who's got the ball. And right now they're out playing us a little bit as far as getting to the football.
2nd down and a yard to go at the Defiance 48-yard line, and we've got a pre-snap penalty against St. Mary's, and this will push him back 5 yards. And this is I don't want to say uncharacteristic of St. Mary's, but that's their 3rd penalty of this first half, and not really an overly penalized group of players.
Right, and it seems like they're rushing a little bit. The play call, get it in, trying to get the play off as quick as possible, and the offensive linemen are a little jittery. 2 of the penalties are just false starts. So your offensive line just trying to get out there, trying to do their job, and they're just doing it a little too fast.
So 2nd down and 6 now at the 47-yard line. It'll be first man through again.
Osborne.
Not much there. Trying to see who comes off the bottom of that pile. Anthony Wilder on the bottom of that pile, and Stephen Hoffman. A couple of seniors on this football team. And again, you talked about it. Abel Rubio not able to go here today, and these other seniors got to step up and say, hey, listen, we need to do what we need to do here.
Yep. Next man up. Go out, do your job.
Two backs, a little toss to the left. This will
nice
be Osborne.
job.
He's going to be cut down in the backfield. That was Jordan Wright who got a piece of him.
Yep, Jordan Wright just got his ankle, tripped him up enough to let the rest of the Bulldogs come in and finish it off. Looked like Stockman might have been in there too.
So nice job for Jordan Wright to kind of sneak through there and get some penetration and able to slow down Osborne to that corner. It'll bring up a 4th down and 2 at the Defiance 49-yard line. So another big 4th down play here. Remember last time St. Mary's went for it on 4th down, there was the fumbled little toss in the backfield. So got to figure Bo Fry's thinking, I know what he's thinking. He's thinking he's going to take a timeout here as he's watching the play clock wind down from the sign down.
Absolutely.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 7-0 Rough Riders. 4:22 to go before halftime here on DCTV Sports.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium. Josh Bush, Ray Romero, Jeff Tackett roaming the sidelines. We'll check in with him coming up in just a few minutes. 4th down and 2. Huge play here. It'll be the second man through. He's going to have enough for the first down. Across out to the 45-yard line. And that was, once again, Dylan Fink, that sophomore that they've been kind of mixing in here today, and got just enough for the first down.
And Caleb Gibbs put a nice stick on him as he came around the end. But again, just a couple yards sooner, we get the ball back.
First down and 10 now for St. Mary's. And it'll keep it. They're looking to throw, and nope, he's going to keep it and run. And he's a dangerous runner as well. Across the 40, Wilder giving chase, and he'll push him out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be enough for a St. Mary's first down. And that's something we haven't seen much of today is Kessler doesn't run a ton, but he's an effective runner when he wants to be.
Again, you can see that, certain things set up other things. And right now St. Mary's is sort of playing, the open bag of we can do this, we can try this to offset our defense and see if they can run the ball back up the middle here.
It'll be first man through. It'll be Osborne, and he'll be bottled up immediately by the front of that Defiance. Defiance line getting in there.
Yeah, you have your linebackers absolutely coming through and just, sticking people. Again, there's Kelton Gibbs in the middle of that, along with Huffman. So
Abel Paxton in there as well, getting some time on that D-line tonight. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Again, you have another keeper here. Nice job. There's flags all over.
He'll be hit and spun down. And
he gained about 1 yard, but I think we're going to have a hold here on St. Mary's.
It's in the area of holding. You called it.
I'm a genius. That's what happens when you watch line play a little bit. Again, it was a really good block, but, offensive line coach, defensive line coach have different opinion of holding. Use offensive linemen can get their hands underneath those pads and turn, but once they get turned to release, you're supposed to let go. So offensive line coaches say that's still considered a block, and defensive line coaches say, no, that's hold. So
what do you think?
Let them play. Let them play.
2nd down and 19 now, approaching the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. St. Mary's again with a 7-0 lead on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. And he's going to be back to pass, and he's got all kinds of pressure coming. He's going to elude the first man. Ball's out. It's on the ground, and he's got all kinds of pressure now, and he throws it to nobody.
Absolutely nobody there, so.
He's still in the pocket.
There should be a flag there. There's absolutely nobody there. He was not out of the – well.
Well, I don't know if they're going to say he was. There's no way he could be out of the side of the tackle box. Well, nonetheless, it falls incomplete. And it's like the Defiance sideline is asking.
I think you're kind of content. It's an incomplete pass, obviously, but still there's absolutely nobody in the area. Nothing but green grass. He threw it away to throw it away.
Coach Cooper getting an explanation from the referee on the near sideline.
Seems to be satisfied with it.
So 3rd down and 19 now at the 42-yard line, and St. Mary's is going to burn another timeout. Let's head down to the sidelines again to check in with our good friend Jeff Tackett, who is down there managing the sidelines. Jeff, you had a little special night earlier tonight, senior parent night. You get to walk across the field. Finally got you on the field somewhere. Got to walk your daughter across the field tonight.
I tell you, it's a special night, Josh. I'm so proud of our little seniors, little Emma. She's been a hard player all year in volleyball, but it was a special night for us. But I tell you what, I'm really proud of these front 4 defensive linemen on defense for Defiance. There's a few things coming through the middle, but they're doing a good job of closing up that inside the guards. There's not much coming up the middle. It's getting pushed out to the outside. So if our defensive ends can push up and keep that closed down through the middle, we should have a pretty good fight. I'm pretty happy with going into the halftime 7-0. I'm sure Cooper would be too.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jeff. We'll check in with him throughout the night tonight as well. As you heard him say it. He can see it from down there. And, Ray, you've mentioned it too. The interior of this line has done such a nice job tonight, and they've really essentially forced St. Mary's. If they're going to run it, we want you to go to the outside.
Correct. We want you to go to the outside again and pursuit football right now. Get to the football, make good tackles. And we're getting there. We're not making the best tackles right now, but that'll be cleaned up. They'll understand, I think, in the rotation that he's using on that front 4 too. They're rotating boys in and out pretty quickly, so they're fresh.
So 3rd down and 19, 2:45 to go. If you're excuse me, I don't say Doug Fry. I'm used to saying Doug Fry for so many years, but if you're Bo Fry here, you got to be thinking, what do we dial up on 3rd down and 19? There's not probably a ton in the playbook for St. Mary's. I mean, get some of it back anyway.
Correct. Again, I'm sure he's going to go 4 downs here. A little mix up there. They pulled Joey Robertson off the field. The official did looked like a little bit of blood.
Double reverse. Now they're going to toss it back to Kessler. He's got that left side, and he's going to be wrapped up. Jordan Wright and Kelton Gibbs. I'll tell you what, Jordan Wright played that very, very well on that far sideline. Travis Cooper's going to burn a timeout here with 2:40 to go. They're going to talk about what to do on this 4th down play. Let's take it with them. 2:40 to go, 7-0 St. Mary's. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
Stamball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stamball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium. Big 4th down here and 13 for this Defiance defense. 2:45 left before halftime as had a little bit of trouble with the. Nope.
No.
Trying to get the clock set back. I tell you what, not 3rd and 19. Coach Greyway absolutely made sure that those kids were disciplined and stayed where they were supposed to stay. You have a pitch to the running back, and he, handoff, pitch to a running back, going the other way, and then another option to the quarterback. And everybody stayed disciplined where they're supposed to be. And like you said, Jordan Wright came in and made a nice play.
They're going to line up for a field goal here. Bradley Trippett. This would be 53 yards from the left hash. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it's going to be well short. It's going to be about 12, 13 yards short. So,
and that's good for Defiance because I believe we're going to get the ball at the 35. So we'll have good
36. Yep. Great.
Good
36. Yep. Great field position. Wow, that's a boot. So, and again, I can't tell you whether he could have made that or not. He hasn't tried any field goals yet this season, but
in warm-ups, it didn't look like he was anywhere past the 10 or 12-yard line. So, he's used to kicking extra points.
Nonetheless, Defiance takes over first down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Oh, they put it back on the 20 on the missed field goal.
So that must be not 100% familiar on that rule.
Supposed to be on the 35, I thought.
Shotgun, and it will be a quick hitter to the far sideline for Brady Borton. He'll go out of bounds. He should have enough for a first down.
Let's look at the spot here. It's past the 30 is all we need. Nose on the, and we got it.
Be enough for Defiance first down. 2:27 now. Still with 2 timeouts. You got plenty of time to navigate down the field.
And the offensive line is doing a great job of giving him protection. So
back to pass, and we've got a
stoppage on the flag.
Penalty on that far sideline. Play clock is back at 40, so
looks like we lined up offsides. Which is very, very untypical for us because, as you know, my other part-time job is actually holding the yard sign, the down sign on the yards down there. And I can't think of many games that that outside receiver does not look at that official and ask, am I on or am I off? So that's not typical.
So first and 10 becomes first down and 15 back at the 25-yard, or excuse me, back at the 25-yard line, excuse me. Gomez to the left of Zipfel. 2 receivers either side. Zipfel back to pass, has plenty of time. He's going to come down this near sideline. All kinds of contact again, and no penalty.
There is a flag.
Came in from the backside. I was looking in front of it, and
you weren't talking about the official in front of the play that was actually watching it. And the official from the backside did a great job of throwing a lot of contact as the ball was in the air.
Threw it. I mean,
again, it's discipline of the official also. The one official might be looking for the feet. Back official might be, in charge of the defensive penalty there. So I know we're a little rough on them sometimes, but
they all have a job to do.
Absolutely.
You're an official, not for football.
Only in winter, and I wear earplugs.
I heard a story about how you became an official, by the way.
That's a long story.
2 backs in the backfield on first down and 10 at the 40-yard line now. And it will be a fake on that second man through and all kinds of pressure. Zipfel's going to go down. He was looking to kind of get it out to this near sideline. I think he was thinking Wilder might be out there, but I don't think Wilder knew he was coming to him.
Right, and it just, again, a lot of pressure. And I think, actually, Rez actually kind of threw the ball. I think it got batted right back to him, and he's smart enough just to get on it and fall down, basically.
It'll be loss of 8. So second down at 18, he'll be in that backfield by himself. 5 receivers set, and he's just going to take off and run far sideline across the 35, and he'll be brought down on that far sideline. Pursuit out of bounds by Cameron Dameyer, the linebacker, leading tackler on this St. Mary's team, and Brez will get a little bit back.
You have a 6'3", 275-pound middle linebacker running down Brez. That says he's a pretty good athlete.
So you give him 3. It'll be second down and 15, a minute 40 to go. Play clock down under 10. They're going to have to hurry to the line now. They just get the play from the sideline. Play clock at 5. Play clock at 2, and he'll burn a timeout. So let's take a timeout with them as well. 7-0 St. Mary's, minute 40 to go here on our first half, and we'll be back with more. After this on DCTV Sports. Sometimes those plays take a long time to come in.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium as second down and 15, and a huge run from Anthony Wilder all the way down inside the St. Mary's 35 to the 32-yard line. Give him about 40 yards on that run, and you needed 15, and what a huge pickup there for Anthony Wilder.
Absolutely. See if we can get this ball. We got plenty of time, a minute and 30, timeout.
Snap at the ankles of Zipfel, and he's just going to throw this one kind of out of bounds. Like Stockman was on that left side, and I think there's a little miscommunication there, Ray. That maybe he wasn't ready for the snap.
The snap was a little low, which is kind of not the norm for Mr. Huffman at our center. So timing a little off. Get it back here. Again, you're going to put the ball in the hands of your playmakers here. 125 with a timeout. That's plenty of time. Just outside the 30-yard line.
Shotgun formation, Gomez in the backfield. Now Wilder makes a little loop around the backfield. Ziffel looking across the middle. He overshoots his intended receiver, and it's going to be picked off. And that'll be Parker Beam. He goes out across the 20. There's a penalty marker down at the 15, 18-yard line. So
it looked like he got bumped while that ball was in the air.
So as it stands right now, it's an interception, the first turnover of the night for Defiance, but that will be negated by, look like holding, excuse me.
Holding on the defense as he's coming across. He did grab a handful of jersey, I believe. Again, you put speed against somebody, and they're going to do anything they can to slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in that instance, it's almost penalty or touchdown.
Correct.
So clock stops him at 13. Or they will probably spin it, I guess.
On a penalty, it should stop. So here we go.
So first down and 10 now at the 22-yard line for Defiance. Check that Wilder to the right of Zipfel, back to pass. He's got it complete to Gomez inside the 20, out near the 15-yard line. And they've made their way inside the Stanball Jewelers red zone for the first time tonight. Stanball Jewelers, your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Visit them today in downtown Defiance and find out where they've been serving the community since 1948. Nice job there just to find the open guy, and then Noah Gomez just making a nifty move and picking up some extra yards.
Absolutely. You got to give Tyler Dodine, Kiesling, and Gilliard, Huffman, and Valle all of credit. They're doing a great job of protecting here.
It'll be a jet sweep around the left side. This is Wilder, who's thrown down out of bounds. Clearly a yard out of yard line.
Again, this offensive line is just outstanding job on that defensive line of pushing them around. So first, see a lot of hands on hips on those defensive linemen. So obviously that, as us, gentlemen of a little bigger attire, hands on hips means you're a little tired,
a little sluggish at this point. Gomez in the backfield to the left of Zipfel. Wilder in motion again, and they'll give it to Gomez up the middle. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldogs touchdown. It's Noah Gomez from 6 yards out, and Defiance is on the board with just under a minute to go before halftime. Big job there by that front line, Ray. I know you were looking at him.
Yeah. Ran right behind Tyler Kiesling and Gilliard, and did an absolute great job of shoving those defensive linemen in.
I believe the right end of St. Mary's was a couple of steps across. And move.
Don't be surprised if you see Cooper go for 2 here, getting a little closer to that end zone. There it is.
Yep,
there it is.
And they're going to switch it back out. They'll send the offense back out. And then 1 yard, a little easier than 2. I think it's half.
It is half. I mean, I don't know what our percentages on 2-point plays, but I tell you what, between Coach Cooper and Keywin and a couple of those offensive coaches, we do some amazing stuff here.
Get guys lined up all over the place, and I think Bo
St.
Fry's going to
he burns the timeout there. He wasn't quite sure what to do.
Going to burn his final timeout. Let's head back down to the sidelines. That touchdown was right over in the area of Jeff Tackett, who's been roaming the sidelines. And, Jeff, you had a bird's-eye view. Noah Gomez had a beautiful hole opened up by him by that offensive line and able to scamper in 6 yards for the touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Josh, there's just a high level of energy right now with these big guys up front. If you notice how wide their gaps are, they're 3 or 4 feet wide, and they're just getting great push off the line. They're controlling the line tonight. Defiance is winning the battle up front.
Absolutely. That's a big enough hole. I think, Ray, maybe you and I could get through there together. Maybe you could bring Jeff with us.
Well, Jeff can bring up the rear, Jeff, like you always do.
I'm right there with you, fellas. Let's go.
All right, so here we go. It's a try for 2 now for the Bulldogs as that penalty pushes it down to the 1 yard line. A little more traditional setup than what they had on the last attempt, and it'll be a fake end around. Ziffle's looking to throw, and wide open. Cohen Stockman with the 2-point conversion, and the Bulldogs take the lead 8-7. Little trickeration there of their own, Ray. Fake the handoff.
A lot of misdirection, misdirection. Again, like I said before, you have Coach Cooper and a couple of those offensive coaches drawing these up and the things they come up with. And obviously, watching some of the college 2-point conversions, you see some of that stuff down here. And it's all about execution and doing your job.
A lot of that started. Nicasio was hurt at the beginning of last season, so didn't really have a kicker to start off the first part of last year. So I think they went for 95% of the time for the first half of last year. And you can't just run the same play over and over again. You have to get a little bit creative when it comes to that.
Variation of stuff, absolutely. And they've done a great job of doing it.
So the Bulldogs take the lead here, 58.2 seconds to go before halftime. Stick around. Our halftime show will get you some action of the Defiance marching band down on the field, and we'll do some stats and all that kind of stuff for you coming up at halftime as well. But 8-7 Defiance lead here as we are in the final minute, and a huge momentum push here for the Bulldogs heading into halftime.
Absolutely. I mean, you go into halftime, you score, you're up, 58 seconds left, play a little defense here, go in with a lot of momentum. And that's what we talked about at the beginning, being on top, being positive, doing what you're supposed to do.
And the kickoff will go out of bounds, so St. Mary's will bring that. I think it's the 35 or the 40.
It should be the 35, but with a fishing crew, it was the 20 last time, so we'll see.
I just get confused. I mean, have you seen the NFL kickoffs this year?
I like it. I mean, I can't believe nobody has come up with it. Again, a trick play of some sort, throwing the ball across the field. Yeah. I'm sure we'll see it eventually, but again, limiting the injuries. You have grown men running 20, 25 miles an hour and hitting each other head on. So
that's dangerous, I think.
If they get paid well enough, I think it's okay.
So St. Mary's is actually going to make Defiance kick this one over. So,
with the re-kick here, I think you just sort of maybe just squib it down somewhere. Don't let them get a big return. Maybe find a nice little hole here for a onside kick.
So back deep will be Kessler and Trey Moore. A couple of dangerous guys back there for St. Mary's. And a low line drive kick. This will be taken by Kessler at the 20. Out across the 25 will be hit at the 30, 35, and it'll be brought down
by a host of dogs there. That's good.
Solid.
Everybody stays in their lane, does their job, find the ball and attack it.
So 47 seconds to go before halftime as we see the marching bands taking their spot to line up on the far track. See what St. Mary's wants to do here. Now, remember, they burned their final timeout on that point after, so they are out of timeouts. at their own 34-yard line. And a first down and 10 here for the Rough Riders.
Again, don't fall asleep here on any of their trick plays. Look for the football. An empty backfield. This is a little different. You got
shotgun formation, and they'll just run Kessler to his left, and he will tuck it under. Designed run for Kessler, and he'll be stretched out to that far sideline. Nice job by the Bulldogs to push him all the way to that far sideline. Joey Robinson kind of finally making sure he made his way to the sideline, and actually going to lose a couple of yards.
Again, good containment there. You don't see in the backs of the backfield, so you know it's either a run or a pass, obviously, with Kessler. So a nice job stringing it out, taking some time off the clock.
Down 40 seconds now before halftime.
Again, another empty backfield.
Shotgun formation. They'll just run Kessler off that left side, and he's got room to go across the 35 out near the 40. He'll be hit and dropped. Stephen Hoffman, the first man to hit him. And
could be the last play of the half. We'll see what they do here. They don't have to run another play. No timeouts for St. Mary's.
Let's see what Beau Fry likes to do here. They're going to break the huddle and come up. 10 seconds.
First man through. Again, defensive line does an outstanding job standing him up. Maybe gains half a yard, and that'll take us to half.
And we've reached halftime on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. The Bulldogs with that score in the final minute of the half take an 8-7 lead going into the locker room. And Ray, as you look back at this first half, first of all, a little bend, a little bit here and there, but defensively the Defiance has matched up so well, especially up front. Physicality, we talked about that in the pregame when we were getting started. Physically, Defiance has done a very nice job of being able to keep up and really have I think they're kind of setting the tone on that front line.
Absolutely. Right now on the line play, Defiance is definitely, offensive line is doing an outstanding job, but our defensive line is like again, taking away the gaps, taking away the zeros, the ones, the off-tackle stuff, and they're trying to run the ball on the outside. And the biggest thing that we have here that we haven't had in a while is actually speed on the outside, where we're running people down with ease, with Jordan Wright and Anthony Wilder, being able to come up and make plays, and that helps quite a bit, being athletic. So second half, do the same thing, going, control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And if we maintain that, we'll be perfect.
I'll let Jeff Tackett, first half from your perspective. I know you talked a little bit about the bands are getting ready to play, so we'll get you quick. But, you talked a little bit about that line play and the excitement and the enthusiasm that you're seeing. Obviously a big closing minute there for the Bulldogs.
That's a big high to end the half on there, Josh. I'll tell you what, we've got high level of energy down here with those plays. Finally got a few calls to go our way in that last drive. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to Vegas if anybody had Defiance up 8-7 at the halftime. I'm so happy with that.
Absolutely, and big first half for this Defiance defense. We're going to take a time out here on our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union celebrating 70 years of helping you achieve your dreams and securing your future. Visit them in Defiance, Bryan, or Napoleon, and online at midwestcommunity.org. We'll take a time out. We'll come back for more after this on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium. It's our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime.
Coach Gryway, our defensive coordinator, did outstanding defensive scheme today of stopping that run up the middle, making them try to throw the ball or running the ball to the outside, knowing that we have the speed and pursuit to be able to make tackles and tackles for loss on most occasions. So second half's going to be interesting. We'll see if St. Mary's goes back to the typical, the wing tee, and we're going to try to shove it down your throat. And how we answer. You walk in the locker room up 8-6, on senior night. You have all the parents here. So the seniors, they want to make the statement, hey, you for the last 4, 8, 12 years, however long they played football, you've got me to practice doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and, how am I going to repay you? Let's go senior night and get a win. Yeah.
Well, recapping the scoring in that first half, St. Mary's struck first, 2:05 to go in that first quarter. It was Dominic Osborne who broke a couple of tackles, made a nifty run. 31 yards later, it was pay dirt for Osborne. Point after attempt was good, 7-0. And then in the second quarter, just before halftime, Defiance was able to put a drive together and finally establish something on offense. With 58.2 seconds to go in the half, it was Gomez on a 6-yard touchdown run, aided by that offensive line. The penalty on the point after pushed him up to the 1, a little trickeration, and Cohen Stockman with the reception on the 2-point conversion. 8-7 our score on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard here at halftime. You talked about that. We talked all this first half about the line play, Ray, and we thought for sure this was going to be a battle up front. How did the Bulldogs answer? Let's start offensive line here tonight. What have you seen these guys doing up front, offensive line, that has worked for Defiance here tonight?
Basically, the scheme blocking of what Coach Brugler uses. Everybody has rules of where they line up and where you're supposed to go. So, and they did an outstanding job of following the rules and understanding where they're supposed to be. And again, you can watch film on St. Mary's as much as you want, but you're going to see the same thing over and over again. Not just offense, but their defensive line play. They're going to try to push you back into the quarterback, try to knock you back into the backfield. And our offensive line does an outstanding job of staying low, using your hands, getting underneath that defensive tackle, and pushing it back 2 or 3 yards. With the speed we have in the backfield, a 1.2, 1.3 second block is enough for the speed we have in that backfield with, Gomez and
Wilder.
And again, I think we did an outstanding job of actually beating them on what they want to do to us, which is run the ball between the tackles. That opens everything else up for us.
Flip it over defensively. That defensive line done a tremendous job. They bottled up that inside really, really well, stretched it out a little bit, and giving some room for the gap on the guys to get on the outside. What are they doing well in this first half? Obviously, you know what St. Mary's is going to do, but it's really sometimes a little bit about assignment. You got to make sure that you're not caught by that misdirection. They're doing really, really well. I think very disciplined, but also aggressive.
Absolutely, and the biggest thing is discipline, knowing that, Ray Salinas, are you going right, left, and you're taking 2 blockers with you, because Ray, he's a big guy. He's going to take 2 of your offensive blockers away, so he's taking a hole away. And you got on the other side, Alex and Ahosa, you're doing your job, you're taking those gaps away, and you're letting your linebackers come up clean to make really good tackles. And that's what they've been doing, especially Salinas and Alex. They're staying low, not getting driven off the ball. And that's what we've seen in past with St. Mary's. They get underneath you, underneath your pad level, and sort of drive you. And then they have, you have 2 or 3 backs.
Yeah.
Coming to the hole before the guy that actually has the ball is there.
So how big has Jordan Wright been tonight on that backside? I mean, we've seen him penetration in the backfield, disrupting some plays. Nice, on the perimeter, doing some things. He's played exceptionally well out of that defensive backfield tonight.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, being disciplined enough to see where's the quarterback, where's my receiver at, I got to go find the football, and just having eyes for the football and just going and getting it. And with the speed we have back there with him, that helps quite a bit. And I'll get the total amount of tackles that Roberson has. Sure. He's got to be over 10 to 12 tackles already, so that helps quite a bit. Knowing your job, knowing that anything gets behind those linebackers, it's your job to pick that up, and that's what we're doing a really good job of.
Absolutely. Our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Josh Bush, Ray Romero, Jeff Tackett with you here tonight from Defiance High School, the first home game of the night of the season for Defiance. And right now the Bulldogs with an 8-7 lead on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get you some sights and sounds from the Defiance High School marching band as they'll be taking the field in just a few minutes here. Our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show rolls on next on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium. It is our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. I'm Josh Bush, as we are getting set to hear the first home performance for the Defiance High School Marching Band. This band is preparing for the Marching Band Spectacular that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks here at the Fred as well. So we're going to take a few minutes here to send it down to the field, and we'll let the Defiance High School Marching Band of Class do their thing for a few minutes here on our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the 2024 Defiance Band of Class. Preparing on the scene as an actress for Disney, Rodrigo extended into a solo career in 2021 with the release of her debut album, Sour. Here is one of her hit singles from that album, Good For You. question section as the band grooves to the classic by Steppenwolf. Hold on to your seat as we take you on a magic carpet ride.
And the Defiance High School Marching Band of Class with their first home show of the 2024 season, and putting on a good show here tonight. Again at halftime. Welcome back. Josh Bush, Ray Romero with you, our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. And Ray, you were able to track down a few stats from this first half, and why don't you go ahead and give us a little rundown of what that first half looked like from a numbers standpoint?
Individually, you have, hang on one second. You have Taylor Compton rushing. I apologize. That's wrong. Colton Mayberry, number 34. He has 9 rushes for 49 yards. Dominic Osborne has carried most of the load for them. 13 carries, 81 yards, and the 1 touchdown that he did score on. And then the third back, Caleb Schmidt Jr., has 6 carries for 25 yards. For Defiance, you have Anthony Wilder, 6 carries for 65 yards. That's probably, he's been basically the only positive yardage we've had on rushing the ball so far today. You have Brett Ziffel, who's thrown the ball four times. He's got 13 yards. Would have had the 1 interception, but a little defensive pass interference. We'll take that. But the biggest surprise overall, in my opinion, is the penalties. Defiance has 3 penalties for 20 yards. And St. Mary's has 7 penalties for 63 yards. I mean, characteristically, that's something that St. Mary's does not do. They're very disciplined on what they do. But we'll take it. 6 first downs for Defiance and 9 for St. Mary's. For Defiance and 9 for St. Mary's. So we're right there. I mean, again, we're right where we need to be. St. Mary's has not turned the ball over. And we haven't really either. So I take that back. We did have 1 turnover. St. Mary's on that fumble pitch that nobody was there except for a blue guy. Yeah. And we'll take that.
So St. Mary's comes in. They only were penalized 7 times in their first 2 games for 70 yards. 7 here tonight for 63. They've almost doubled that in the first half already here tonight. if you're Bo Fry in that locker room, that's got to be a point of focus.
Absolutely. Get back on track. Get this, where you do what you're supposed to do and do your job. Same with Defiance. They've done a great job, especially on the penalty part. I mean, coming in, we had quite a bit of penalties coming in on the 2 games that we had.
10 for 111 yards.
And I think we've cleaned that up quite a bit. Again, just being disciplined. Fortunately and unfortunately for St. Mary's, their penalties came at bad timing for them. One on a long touchdown run where St. Mary's had a personal foul called back, and we ended up getting a stop there and getting the ball back and going down and scoring. So just keep the momentum. Keep the momentum going for Defiance. Strap back up. Understand that there's first half is over. Put it in the past. You go in the second half 0-0, and you got to win the half. Win the third quarter, then go back and win the fourth quarter, and get a big W at home.
A couple of scores, Western Buckeye League, Bath 21-10 over Shawnee at halftime. Salina 21-14 over Van Wert at halftime. How about this? The other one's kind of out of hand. Wapakoneta 42-7 over Ottawa Glandorf, and Kenton 22-0 over Elida at all those games at halftime. So
no surprise with Wapak. Obviously, Wapak is absolutely the team to beat in the WBL, I would assume. We're right there.
Fairview, a couple of Green Meadows scores quickly. Fairview's up over Bryan 20-6. Bluffton, Oliver Ayersville 49-0. Tenora leading Archbold at halftime 14-3. That's a nice lead there for the
Rams of Tenora. Yeah, definitely.
So try to get a couple of scores out of this anyway. Liberty Center, no surprise there. I think 30-0 lead in third quarter.
And it's good to see Fairview back on the winning part of football. Coach going back there and leaving our program to go back there and pick that program back up. He's done an outstanding job there.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see them get kind of back on track. And Doug Rakes, and as Brent Routon and I used to call them, the Fighting Doug Rakeses. So they kind of righten the ship a little bit and see what they can do over there. So, hey, we're about ready to kick this second half off. If you're Travis Cooper in the locker room, what are some of the things that you're talking about? I mean, obviously we got to be happy with that first half, but kind of keep things in front of you. You still got another second half. You mentioned second half is still in front of you.
Absolutely. You come out. I believe we're going to be on defense again since they did win the toss. I take that back. We are going to get the ball. The biggest thing I think right now for Coach Cooper in the locker room is just basically maintain your discipline. Maintain your discipline. Know your job, know your rules on the offensive line, know where you're supposed to be, and go get the football on defense. Attack the football like we have been. And you're up 8-7. You have an opportunity to get up another score here, so you come out of the locker room saying, let's put the pedal to the metal, let's get another score, and put them on the defense. Let them have to do what they're not used to doing, which is throwing the football or trying to run the ball outside.
Well, and offense has kind of been tough to come by. Defiance comes in 7th in the Western Buckeye League in yards per game, 9th in the league in scoring per game. 21.5 points a game, not too bad, but 9th. Hard to believe 21 points get you last in the league, but are near last in the league. But again, was one of the keys was being able to generate some offense. That final drive offensively, I think, is one of the best ones we've seen out of this team, maybe in 3 weeks.
Absolutely, and I think that was the Anthony Wilder run when it was 3rd and 19 was probably the best high school run I've seen in a long time. The speed, the cat-like reflexes to get out of bounds, and
well, the opening kickoff's going to go out of the back of the end zone. And
let's see. I think we're starting at the 35. It could be the 20, though.
I think it's the 20. I think it's the 20.
It is the 20. Back of the touchback.
Touchback at the 20.
Kick out of bounds.
35. There we go. We'll get this at some point.
I just got to remember the color of the rule book, and I'll be okay.
I heard that story. Actually, Brent told me that the other day. He says, "You know how he started doing that?" I said, "No, I never heard this story." We'll get to that later. So first down at 10 for Defiance as we open up the third quarter. Bulldogs leading 8-7 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 2 backs in the backfield, a little misdirection. It'll be Gomez, second man through, and not much. He'll be bottled up right away. And a couple of white jerseys coming off there. Matt Murray, a 5'11", 295-pound defensive tackle. That's a big boy up front.
Yeah. Again, Division II, Division III offensive line or defensive tackles here.
So no gain on first down, 2nd and 10. Gomez in the backfield again to the left of Zipfel. He'll throw to the far sideline. It's complete across the 25 to the 30. Trying to see who that was. I think it was Brady Borton on that far sideline. And nice job by Brady Borton. Created a little pad, catches the ball, and gets a little yak.
And the biggest thing with Brady there, what he did, he didn't try to zigzag. He went straight forward and got as many yards as he could.
It'll take him out to the 33, so picks up 13 on first down, or excuse me, on second down, and it'll be 1st down and 10 now. As the Bulldogs with their first offensive possession of this second half. 4 receivers set again with Gomez in the backfield looking to pass, and he'll go right back to the well as Brady Borton again gets cushion and give him another 12 yards. That's 25 yards in 2 plays if my math is correct, and well, kind of a little St. Mary's thing there. We're just running the same play over and over again.
If it works, keep it up. Again, you know, you set up some other things with this. Obviously, maybe a quick hitch to the other side. Again, you know, Brady's done a great job of catching the ball and just getting yards, moving forward.
It's like Gomez in the backfield again, and they'll hand it off up the middle. He's got some room to go across the midfield stripe and into St. Mary's territory. Give him a gain of about 8, and a nice job there. Again, Noah Gomez, nothing fancy, right? Downhill running. Find the hole. Offensive linemen do a good job. It's there for you. Pick up 7 yards.
Gilliard and Kiesling, again, open up a nice hole, get 7 yards, get probably 6 yards before even being touched.
Looks like the offensive line kind of picking up where they left off in that first half. 2nd down and 3 now at the St. Mary's 48-yard line. Gomez again to the left. 3 receivers to the near sideline, single receiver to the far sideline as Zipfel's back to pass. He's looking downfield, all kinds of time. Pocket collapses now, and he'll be hitting the backfield. Maybe the ball. Nope, just a sec. I thought for a minute there the way they were reacting over there, it might have been a loose ball, but
just a little more time there from the offensive line. You had all receivers running deeper routes, 10-plus yards. Maybe a little quicker decision there.
So you're going to lose 4 back to the 47-yard line. I'm glad you were mathing that because I drew a blank there for a second.
Yeah.
4 receivers set once again as Zipfel looks to the sideline, checks in with Coach Cooper. 3rd down and 8. They get it off with 1 on the play clock. He'll go right side, and that's going to be the routes jumped and picked off. And this picked off by Jacob Kessler, who's also the quarterback, and he'll be ripped down at about the 47-yard line. So first turnover of the night for Defiance, and it will be a very costly one here. Defiance look like they're starting to get a little bit of rhythm here.
The momentum was going there. You're right, Josh, and he just stepped right in front and picked that off. Actually, he ran about 40-some yards to lose 5 after the interception. So, but they take over on downs, 1st and 10 St. Mary's. Let's see where our defensive line has to say about this. We'll get a 3 and out here, we'll be okay.
So they'll put it down at the St. Mary's 47, 1st down and 10. Kessler, who just made the interception, is under center. 2 backs behind him in the backfield. And it'll be the second man through. This is Schmidt, and he'll get about 3. And something of note, I don't think we've seen Colton Mabry back on the field since that hit earlier in the second quarter. Or is he out there and I've just missed it?
Well, I haven't seen the long ponytail, so.
34, I don't see 34.
I don't see him out there.
It'll be a toss
Quick
sweep to the left side. This is Schmidt. He's got some room on that far sideline, and he'll be finally ripped down inside the 35-yard line. Well, they're going to say he went down out by the 40.
There's a flag on the play, another holding on St. Mary's, another penalty.
So that's 8 now on St. Mary's. That's going to negate a nice run there by Schmidt. Would have had a first down, and it's going to push them back deep in their own territory.
Again, you know, you get a defense line penetrating a little bit, trying to make a play. Make a St. Mary's offensive lineman make a mistake by holding.
So second down and 17 now, back at the 40. Second man through. This is Osborne with it, and he's going to fall forward for maybe a couple of yards, but nothing much there. Again, nice job by the Defiance defensive line, not giving much room up there for any kind of gap creation from the St. Mary's offense.
Absolutely, and again, they're behind the chains. Third and 15, that's where you want them to be. So you sort of sit back here a little bit, defensive line, lick your chops a little bit, go get the quarterback.
3 backs in the backfield. He's looking to throw, comes near sideline, and it's a little hook and ladder, but he was on the knee on the turf when he caught it. So you see what they're trying to do there.
Again, another trickery. Yeah, absolutely. He went down, catches the ball. Unfortunately, the knee was on the turf before he pitched it, and
Aiden Mindering. And he was looking, I'll tell you what, he had Dominic Osborne with a head of steam coming around that corner.
And again, one of those where there's a lot of green grass in front of him.
Bradley Triplett back to Triplett, excuse me.
There's another flag here, offside, push it back 5 more.
And it's going to be back, yep, that's going to go against St. Mary's. So that's penalty number 9. And you can see on that far sideline, Bo Fry is not happy with. This is a very uncharacteristic St. Mary's squad. Uncharacteristic of this St. Mary's squad. 9 penalties, and we're about halfway home in our third quarter. Long, booming punt. This will go over the head of everyone out towards the goal line, and it will be down at the 1 yard line. That'll be a 56-yard punt. So maybe Triplett, he missed that 56-yard field goal short a little bit, but we've seen a kickoff out of bounds and now a 56-yard punt. So maybe he just didn't get that ball clean on that.
On the extra point, or the field goal attempt.
Wow. So,
and Anthony tried to let that ball bounce into the end zone, but it just sort of hit a bounce and just sort of stuck right up in the air, enough time for St. Mary's to get down and put it down on the 1.
So first down and 10 now for Defiance. Dangerous territory, backed up on their own goal line at the 1 yard line. It'll be Wilder to the right of Zipfel in the backfield, and they will pass it out to Stockman on the right side. He's got room to run at the 10, 15, 20. 2 guys to beat, and they'll be brought down out across the 20, near the 22-yard line.
Now that'll give you a little breathing room.
Pursuit there by Jacob Kessler, the senior quarterback / defensive back, but what a nice job there. They faked everybody. I think everybody thought it was just going to be Wilder up the middle. Brez rolls out. Cohen Stockman's got some little bit of a cushion out there, and he makes him pay with yak.
Again, Stockman does a great job of just catching the ball and getting upfield.
22 yards on first down, gives them another first down out at the 23-yard line. Gomez in the backfield now to the right of Zipfel. Wilder in motion, and they'll give it to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to go across the 25 to the 30, out near the first down marker. He's going to be about a yard or 2 shy, but he just kind of hit the corner, Ray, and the Jets turned on, and that's what you do. You give your playmakers the opportunity, get them some space, and boom, they're gone.
Absolutely, and another good thing that we're doing here, obviously using your athletes like we're supposed to, side to sideline. You're making the St. Mary's defensive line go sideline to sideline, taking a little air out of them. Keeping the ball on the offense here.
And to be fair, they've probably been on the field a little more than they're used to the first couple of weeks. 2 backs to the backfield with Zipfel.
Stockman in motion there.
And it'll be Gomez to the right side. He's going to have enough for the first down to be hit and knocked out of bounds. But he's got enough for the first down, and nothing fancy there. Give me a couple of yards, and Noah Gomez answers.
Get the first down, get 4 more downs, and just keep chugging along. Get downfield, get to your end zone. Again, the offensive line doing a great job. On those sweep plays like that, you really got to step far right to get out to the outside shoulder of that defensive lineman and try to hook him back in. So, great job by the offensive lineman.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line. It'll be Wilder to the left of Zipfel, 3 receivers to his right. And Zipfel will fake it, looking to throw all kinds of pressure coming, and he's going to find – this will be Gomez. Or excuse me, it is Wilder.
Yep.
Out across the 35 to the 40. Ball came out.
It.
But was he down? We'll see what the officials call.
They're calling.
Well, regardless.
We get the ball back here. It's a first down.
Romeo Valier falls on that one. Wow. Heads-up play by the offensive guard to get down there. And
it's one of those plays where Anthony Wilder does a great job of making a nice move on the defensive back, gets by him. Defensive back does a great job of coming back from behind, knocking the ball loose. Again, ball security, Coach Cooper's a big advocate of that. So
averted disaster there and gives us a first down at the 45-yard line. First down at 10. Motion from the near sideline. They'll give it up the middle of Gomez. He's got some room to go, and he's going to fall out towards the 50-yard line. And Ray, go outside, go outside, go outside. You're going to start to spread those linebackers out. Linemen are going to start to gap a little bit and try to get that edge. And now it's opening up some nice holes for Noah Gomez right up the middle.
Absolutely. And like Jeff said earlier, the splits are really wide down there. So we're spreading those linemen out a little bit. So it's a lot of one-on-one. So, win your battle with the man across from you.
3.5 enrolling. Third quarter, 8-7 Bulldogs on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. As Wilder will come in the backfield, joining Zipfel and Gomez, and they'll give it to Wilder. He's going to go not much of anywhere. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and St. Mary's really prepared on that one. Nice job by the defensive line. Just try to, they didn't try to penetrate. They just stood everybody up right at the line and go find the football.
Play comes in from the sideline. Zipfel will get it from Coach Cooper. Comes back to the huddle. Under 3 minutes to play. Third quarter. Third down and 6. Just shy of midfield for the Defiance offense. 2 on either side with Gomez to the right of Zipfel in the backfield. Back to pass. All kinds of pressure coming. He's going to be hit. Eludes the tackle, and he's going to dive forward. I think he's got enough for the first down. And a nice job there by Brez Zipfel, senior quarterback. Eludes the tackle, almost got tripped up, and then I think enough just awareness of where he's at to dive forward. He knows where the sticks is going to be.
He knew he had to get across that 45-yard line, stretched out, got the first down. Great awareness of knowing the heat's coming, I got to get out of here.
So a first down for the Bulldogs at the St. Mary's 45-yard line, leading 8-7. It'll be Wilder and Gomez in the backfield with Zipfel. Second man, nope, they're going to fake it. Back to pass, pressure coming. He's going to heave one for the end zone, and this one will be almost intercepted, and that was 22. Logan Childs down there. And a nice job. Mitchell Taylor was the intended receiver down there, and he kind of had to turn into a defensive back there. Ball a little underthrown. I think the pressure coming in on the backside of Brez Zipfel, and just kind of had to get that one out there. And
he kind of threw it up a little bit, not a regular pass. Brez throws up in the air a little bit like that, but gives us a chance for another down here, 2nd and 10. Let's see if we can just grind again, go between the tackles, get some yardage here.
Wilder coming in motion. They'll give it to him near side, and penalty flags are flying. I didn't see the motion, but I'm going to guess this is against Defiance. Yep, false start against the Bulldogs. So 2nd and 10 becomes 2nd and 15. Now you're behind schedule a little bit, and
my opinion, it's 4-down territory, so let's chip away here, get 4th and short if we can. If not, let's get a first down here. Put it in your athlete's hand here.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 15, ball spotted right at the midfield stripe.
Trips right here.
Stockman in motion out of the near sideline. And Zipfel back to pass, looking right side. He's got Gomez out of the backfield, and nice pursuit tackle on that far side. And that's, once again, big number 80, Cameron Dameyer.
And Cam has done a great job of just picking him up out of the backfield, following him, knowing his assignment.
Gain of 1. So it'll be 3rd down and 14 for Defiance. Kind of looked similar to the play they tried to run back on the 1 yard line, trying to sneak Stockman out there. But nice job there by Dameyer to sniff that one out. 3rd and 14, going to have to hurry. Play clock's at 5. Play clock's at 2. Are they going to get it off? And it'll be a delay of game against Defiance. So play clock roll hit 0, and the back judge threw the flag. So not helping ourselves at all here.
Yeah, pretty bad situation there. You're already 2nd and long. Get the play in, get it going.
The ball back now on the Defiance 46-yard line. Brez will roll to his left. Pressure coming, and he... Are they going to say that's a fumble?
A little confusion there by the umpires. It's definitely a forward pass. St. Mary's picks it up and is running it the other way, looking excited. But they definitely called that a forward pass. Trying to set up a screen. They read it well. Brez just threw it into the ground towards the back. So
a little bit of confusion there for a second on what they were going to do. But this will be 4th and 19, and at your own 46-yard line, I think you're going to send Noah Gomez out to punt here. Gomez standing at his 32. He'll boot this one away, and he's got a nice punt off this time. Away from Kessler. It'll hit at the 25, and it'll...
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Welcome back to Defiance High School. Josh Bush, Ray Romero, Jeff Tackett with you on this week number 3 of high school football as Jordan Wright helped off the field there. Week number 3 of high school football as Jordan Wright helped off the field there. It first kind of looked like a little bit of a limp, but training staff will take a look here on this near sideline. So first down at 10 for St. Mary's at their own 10-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield behind Kessler, and it'll be the first man through. This is Osborne. He's going to be bottled up as he goes out across the 10-yard line. He's going to gain about 3, maybe 4 yards on first down. Could potentially be the last play of the quarter. We'll see. 21 seconds to go on the scoreboard. St. Mary's not necessarily hurrying. Looks like they're going to try to get one off here. Kessler under center, and it'll be first man through again as Osborne. He's hit immediately. I believe that was Joey Robinson that filled the gap and just did a nice job of knocking him down. So third quarter is going to expire. We've got 12 in the book. We got 12 left to play. What do you think?
The way we're playing right now, the defensive line, now you're coming back out with a 3rd and 3. Get a good stop here. You get the ball back and do what our offense is doing. Get rid of the small mistakes that we're making. Get a little more protection of the offensive line, and you get the W. Just go out. It's your senior year, your first game. Your parents are here. Just leave it all on the field. That's all you can ask for at this point forward.
Well, let's head down to the sidelines. Our man on the field tonight, Jeff Tackett. Jeff, anything that you're hearing as you're wandering around the sidelines? Obviously, it seems like this defensive squad is really amped up, but what are you kind of seeing and hearing from the Defiance sideline?
I tell you what, Josh, on those last 2 plays right down on the goal line, you could hear the pads popping pretty hard. These guys are fighting. There's a lot of energy on that defense. These guys want this ball game pretty bad. I'll tell you what, keep your eye on number 14. On those first 2 drives, we had that number 4 that was out on the right side. He was one of the only underclassmen on the defense. He was a sophomore. He come out. They threw 2 plays to him, gained 25 yards, took him right out and put Kessler in there. Kessler's running both ways. See what that does to him on the 4th quarter.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jeff Tackett, on a sideline tonight as we continue to roll here, opening the 4th quarter here. Defiance 8-7. St. Mary's has the football. 3rd down and 3 at their own 17-yard line. And a huge play here for this Defiance defense. You got to think And it'll be the second man through, and it'll be around the outside. It looks like he's going to have enough for the first down.
He gets it by about a yard.
And that's Dylan Fink. We've seen a little bit more of him here tonight with, obviously, Colton Mabry has been kind of absent. He took a pop on that pass play in the second quarter, and we have not seen him yet. Trying to see if I can find him on the sideline.
Got a pitch here out to the outside. Good job containing it to make a good tackle here.
And Kessler will
run it out of bounds after a gain of about 8 or 9. Again, you know, if you look at the mirror offenses, both offenses are basically doing the same thing. Getting your athletes to the outside, using speed, and trying to wear down the defense a little bit, see if they come back and try to run the ball up the middle on us.
Second down and 2. It'll be first man through is Fink once again. Looks like he'll be about a yard shy of that first down. Fink kind of brings a little bit of a different dynamic in that backfield. A little bit smaller, 5'7", 150, but kind of nifty with the feet a little bit.
Absolutely. Not only that, you know, you 5'7", 150, lower your level. You're hiding behind that offensive lineman that's 6'1", 6'2", 230.
3rd and 1, and they'll go right back up the middle. This was Schmidt with it. All kinds of jerseys in the middle. And Schmidt will come off the bottom of that. So Caleb Schmidt will gain about 2 yards and pick up the St. Mary's first down. Just kind of grinding it up the middle right now for St. Mary's.
Yeah. Defensive line here, you step up a little bit. Ray Salinas in the center here, so we get a little push him back a little bit.
It'll be Schmidt again. He's got room on the right side. He'll go out across the 45 near midfield, pushed out of bounds. And it's another St. Mary's first down as this Rough Rider offense is starting to pick up some steam here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're really starting to dominate that line of scrimmage right now. We need a good stop here.
You got 4 seniors and a junior on that offensive line for St. Mary's, and they're just kind of having their way right now as play is blown dead. I think we're gonna have another false start on St. Mary's. So I think I got them down for 11 now, Ray.
Yeah. Again, just the eagerness of being able to hit that guy across from you, I guess.
Well, and you can see kind of, I think the difference here in this fourth quarter when you look at the way St. Mary's is breaking the huddle, that offensive line is firing out of the huddle. They're ready to go. They're up there. They're ready to hit somebody. And they'll be the first man through once again. This is Schmidt. He's got room to go. And the defender falls down across the 30, out to the 20, and pursuit from behind. He'll be brought down by Eli Howerton, but he'll scamper all the way down to the 16-yard line and inside the Stanball Jewelers red zone. Will go St. Mary's.
Again, missed assignment there. I think our linebacker shot through inside that tackle, and he just ran it outside the end there, and there's nobody there.
Gained 27 and a first down at the 16-yard line.
Again, first man through.
And they just kind of pushed the pile forward a little bit. And this time it was Osborne with it. He'll be down to the 10-yard line. So 6 on first down will bring up second down and 4. Inside the Stanball Jewelers red zone, 3 backs across the back. It'll be a fumble on the exchange with Osborne, and we'll see what happens.
Defiance got the ball here.
And coming off the bottom of the pile, we'll see who's got it. I think Osborne's got it back in his paws again. So Osborne fell on it right there. And
that's one of those breaks you want to get. That's where you got to find the football, get on top of it. But again, 3rd and 4, obviously 4-down territory for St. Mary's. So
Kessler put it in his belly, and it fell right out. So a little bumbled exchange. We've seen that a couple of times tonight in that backfield. So big 3rd down and 4 here at the 10-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. It'll be a fake, and he's going to keep it himself. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Nowhere to go. Absolutely. And it will be Big number 17, Joey Robinson, wraps him up with the first hit, and it'll hold him. Maybe looks like they might be bringing on the field goal
unit here again.
So he missed from 56 in the first half. So by all means of this, looks
27.
like it's 28.
28-yard field goal.
This should be a chip shot. So triplet, left hash. Snap is a little high, gets it down, kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So he splits the upright from 28 yards. And St. Mary's goes back on top, 10-8 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 7:53 to go in the ballgame. We'll take a timeout, back after this with more on DCTV Sports.
Stamball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stamball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com. Defiance and online at markmoatsford.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium, fourth quarter. St. Mary's leading now 10-8 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. This kick will go into the end zone, and I think a smart decision there by Anthony Wilder to let that one kind of bounce through the triplet. I tell you what, he's got a pretty impressive leg.
After that 53-yard attempt, coming up about 12 yards short, comes out. Great job by Defiance defense, stopping him, making the attempt to field goal, and him making that 20-yard field goal. It wasn't, and now just kicking the ball out.
That's two touchbacks in the second half.
Absolutely. So,
and he had that big booming 50-some-yard punt. Get a little roll on that, but yeah, the Defiance defense bends there, keeps him out of the end zone. That's huge. You're down by 2, under 8 minutes to go, but you got 3 timeouts, plenty of time to put something together and drive down the field. It'll be Wilder on first down, 25-30, 35-40, and he's all the way down to the 45-yard line before he's drugged down by a pair of Rough Riders.
And that's just speed. I'm going to hand you the ball off, get to the hole, and turn on the Jets. And that's exactly what Anthony did.
Parker Beam and Noah Dixon finally able to trip him up and bring him down, but a gain of 24 yards on first down and a huge momentum pusher there for this Defiance offense.
Again, we want to score. And hopefully with like 3 seconds left on the clock. That's the goal.
Wilder in the backfield, Stockman in motion. 2 receivers to the near sideline. They'll fake it to Wilder. Brez looking to throw. He's got a receiver in that second level, and it's caught at the St. Mary's 40-yard line, and it was hauled in there by Mitchell Taylor, senior wide receiver, and a big throw there and catch for the pair of seniors on this Defiance offense.
And great patience by Brez on that. You saw that out of the backfield, Stockman coming to the sideline was kind of covered. He comes across, hits the second receiver down the field for a great gain.
Well-designed play, too. Brez rolls to this near sideline. He's got a first level, second level, and a third level receiver, and able to find Mitchell Taylor in the middle there. 1st and 10 now at the St. Mary's 35-yard line. Stockman in motion again. 2 backs in the backfield. They'll give it to Gomez on a sweep to the left side. He makes the corner.
Got some room here.
Penalty flag flies. And we'll see what that's going to be. Imagine that's probably a hold against the Bulldogs. That's what looks like they're indicating. That'll be a holding call against the Defiance offense, so that'll back them up. A lot of laundry in this game here tonight.
once again, in those crucial situations, you got to stay disciplined. Do your job. Know the down and distance, basically, and the time left on the clock. That's a huge penalty right now. Chip away here, every snap counts. First through fourth now.
1st and 20 back at the St. Mary's 45-yard line. Single back in the backfield to the left, and it's Gomez to the left. And now motion from that far sideline. Gomez will have it. A couple of nifty steps in the middle, and he'll push forward out near the 41-yard line.
Gets about half of that back. Still makes it a long 3rd and 15.
So they'll mark him down at the 40. Like you said, you can imagine 4-down territory here for the Bulldogs, so you get 6 or 7 here.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 15. I apologize. Forgot about the penalty.
You get 6 or 7 here.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 15. I apologize. Forgot about the penalty. Doesn't take it down away.
Wilder in the backfield now to the right of Zipfel, trips to his left.
There's no linebacker in the middle of the field. You got to run the ball right down the middle. There's nobody there.
Brez looking to throw, all kinds of pressure coming, but he finds Wilder on that left
Wilder's
side.
Wide
all
open.
Kinds of green grass, 30, 25, 20, and he's finally pushed out of bounds by the defensive back, Kessler. But I'll tell you what, Brez in trouble. Wilder had slipped out of that backfield. Nobody saw him out there, and he had all kinds of green room. First down, Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Brez does a great job getting out of trouble. Seeing Wilder there in the little flat, tossing it to him, and just Wilder being Wilder. Turn on the jets, go get as much as you can.
All the way down to the 17-yard line, back inside our Stanball Jewelers red zone. You can check them out in downtown Defiance and see why they've been serving the community since 1948. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. It'll be Gomez, left tackle. He's got room, bounces it to the outside, spin move, down inside the 15 near the 10-yard line. And, Ray, clock's spinning right now, and that's a big thing for Defiance.
Absolutely. Running the football well right now, keeping it in bounds, make that clock run. You're on the 12-yard line, so, the gut check time for this offensive line. Open a hole here. Let's get in the end zone.
Play comes in from the sideline, nearing the 5-minute mark, 4th quarter. Riders 10, Defiance 8. Bulldogs driving here with Wilder to the left. 2 receivers to the left. And it'll be Wilder up the middle. He's got a hole down near the 10. He's going to be hit second level. And he'll be brought down at about the 9-yard line. So give him 3. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and a long 2, possibly 3 here. Again, running to the left side. I'm watching our offensive line play, and they're doing a good job with the push. I think with one little cut back towards the middle of the field, it's kind of wide open as they're playing one linebacker in the center. And they're playing those 2 outside linebackers to take away the speed on the edge. So
a huge 3rd down here for this Defiance offense. Wilder to the left of Zipfel in the backfield. And they'll fake it. Brez is going to keep it, and he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard back at the 10. And that was sniffed out very well by that St. Mary's defense.
Yes, it was. Faking the ball one way and Brez taking it the other. The defensive tackle did a nice job of sitting back and waiting on, just finding anything that's coming through your hole. Matt Murray on that.
Under 4 minutes. Clock spinning here. 4th down and 3 forthcoming. Ball's on the 10-yard line. Do you take a timeout here and
let the clock run down? Let think about it, see what we can do. Not sure a field goal is an option here. It looks like probably run it down, call the timeout, and pick your best play.
Yep.
What's going to get us 3 yards?
3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 10-8 St. Mary's on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
4th down and 3 at the 10-yard line. It'll be an
Your
end
best
around,
offensive play.
and
That's
now
a pass,
Zipfel
wide open, catch the
and
ball.
Wilder. He caught
Touchdown.
it. Brady Borton with a one-handed catch and into the end zone. Anthony Wilder to Brady Borton. Could you have drawn that up any better?
Like I said, right during that timeout, what did I tell you? I said, look for a trick play somewhere on this series. Not necessarily a trick play because that's been run once or twice with Anthony throwing the ball. But how about perfect timing? Brady Borton, one-handed catch. Concentration, being able
Huge concentration.
Just to put the ball in his hands, take the second one in, and get into the end zone. That's awesome.
Bulldogs go up 14-10, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. I mean, I imagine you probably go for 2 here, make it 6 instead of 4. And 4 doesn't really give you any. What a play, and kudos to the sideline for having confidence in these young men to do just what they did. So a little funky lineup here, and they're going to go for 2. We've got all kinds of linemen all over the place. Where are we going to go with the football? Brez is going to the back of the end zone, and it'll be caught
for a 2-point conversion.
Caught by Stock. Oh, they're going to say hit the ground.
Dropped it.
Wow. I thought Cohen Stockman had a handle on that football, but the back judge was right there, said it hit the turf. So
stripes say no.
So the 2-point conversion fails. But nonetheless, Defiance will take a lead. 3:24 to go here in this 4th quarter. Ray, game's on the line, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. What kind of confidence do you have to have in this team to say, hey, listen, Anthony Wilder, Brez Zipfel, Brady Borton, we want you to go out there, we want you to execute a trick play on 4th down.
You put it in your seniors' hands, correct?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
all
what
three,
you do.
our 3 are seniors. You put it in their hands. Say, hey, listen, go win this football game for us. And they executed it perfectly. Great call there by Coach Cooper. Now it's Coach Gryway's turn here on the defensive side of the ball. Kick the ball deep, try to get them pinned inside the 20, hopefully, and make them use all the 3 minutes and 10 seconds to try to score. St. Mary's isn't a quick striking offense, obviously, unless they get
chunk yards,
a dive somewhere where somebody misses a tackle. But as far as the poker hand, I think we have the better hand here. If our defense maintains what they've been doing all night, that's what we need. We need big stops here.
So 3:24 to go here, 4th quarter. St. Mary's will be receiving the kick here. They have both teams with 3 timeouts left. No, the Defiance should only have 2. They burnt one right before the 4th down. So Defiance should only have 2 timeouts. And it'll be Nicasio Hall teeing it up from the far hash. And he'll give a big boot down to that corner. It'll be Kessler with it. And he's got room across the 20, 25, 30. And he breaks a tackle at the 40. He's going to be upended by the kicker, Nicasio Hall, out at midfield. But give credit there to the return team from St. Mary's. They formed the wedge. And I'll tell you what, Kessler found did what he's supposed to do. He finds that hole in the wedge and made Defiance pay. They'll have 1st down at 10 in Bulldog territory.
They'll be starting, looks like, about the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for St. Mary's. So defense, again, no matter where you're at here, it's your turn to step up here. Defensive line seniors, get a good stop, know where the football's at, make good tackles.
So 3:15 to go here. Gut check time for the Defiance defense. Kessler under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Behind him, and it will be the first man through. This is Schmidt. He's got room to go. He'll be tripped up. Nope, he's going to fall forward some more. Broke a couple of tackles. Going to have a 1st down for the Rough Riders. And he just does not stop those legs a churning. Ball now down to the Defiance 37-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. It'll be Schmidt, the first
great
man
tackle
again.
in the backfield there.
Ray Salinas.
Ray Salinas took over that play and said, that's enough. We'll give you maybe half a yard.
We've talked about how good Triplett's leg may or may not be, but, they're down by 4. They're going to have to punch it in the end zone.
As a defense, you have to understand that.
They're going to fake it. Looks like Kessler's going to throw. He's going to hit as he passes, and it'll be dropped. That'll be dropped out across the 30-yard line. He was looking for Dominic Osborne out of the backfield. Joey Robinson out there and kind of recovering from his linebacker spot. They're going to say he didn't get up quick enough, so he's going to take a play off. He sent Robinson over to the sideline. I don't think he was actually hurt, but stayed down long enough. He's got to go off. So
big 3rd and 10 here. So we get another stop. The clock is stopped right now.
Yep.
So
stop with the incompletion.
Look for a trick play here, a pitch and a pass, the hook and ladder again. Coming out of that backfield.
Throw it
again.
again.
Back to pass over the middle.
All kinds of time. Into
up.
triple coverage. This will be picked off by Brady Borton. This is Brady Borton, who just caught the touchdown, and he'll go up and he'll haul it in. And it's the second turnover of the night for St. Mary's, and it's a big one. 2:23 to go in the ball game. Brady Borton picks off Kessler's pass.
Again, another senior stepping up, going and getting the football. And as a catching the ball in the end zone to take the lead, coming back, getting an interception.
And that is a huge play for this Defiance defense. Now they just got to, the ball's going to be spotted at the 1-yard line. A little bit of, need to get a little bit of cushion out here, but defense, again, we've talked about their play so far tonight. We've talked a lot about that line, but when St. Mary's has gone back to throw, the defensive secondary has done a really nice job of limiting what they're allowing downfield. That time come up with a big interception.
And a big understanding down and distance.
Two backs in the backfield. They'll just give it up the middle, and this, I don't know if he got out of the end zone.
They're marking him out just barely, but they are marking him out of the end zone.
And the side judge came in from this near sideline, and I don't know. He was
got the ball over the line is all that matters. The clock's running.
I think St. Mary's going to
just burned a timeout.
So we'll keep it here. 2:10 to go. We talk. Ray, we mentioned it a little bit. Senior Parents Night here tonight. First home game of the season for this senior class. Time to come out and make a statement. I talked to Coach Cooper earlier this week. He said the same thing. You know what? It's time for our seniors to get this group going. We're home for the first time this week, and we need something to click. I think it's safe to say that we've seen that click happen. He said he had a great week of practice so far. I talked to him on Thursday. Great week of practice. And I think it's starting to show here tonight.
Absolutely. Everybody making the plays they're supposed to make. You have, seniors stepping up. A lot of seniors stepping up on this football team and saying, you know what, we're here to win. Putting their foot in the dirt and saying, digging in. Being here on the 1-yard line, just dig in deep, get out of a tough situation here. So again, offensive line, comes to you a little bit here.
So this is another one. We're adjusting the
clock back to 2:15 instead of they put 10 seconds back on.
So this will be 2nd down and 10. Again, Defiance back at the 1-yard line. It's tough when you run almost strictly out of shotgun. You're starting 5 yards deep in your end zone. And this will be Wilder, it looks like, in the backfield. And Brez is going to throw. He comes near sideline. Brady Borton again has it across the 5, out near the 10-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard shy.
If they spot it where they're at, it should be a first.
I think he needed to get to the 11.
Okay. About a half yard short then.
Yep. And not much there, but 3rd down and 1. Huge play. Again, another senior. Well, I guess it's the same senior. Brady Borton coming up big for this Defiance team here in the 4th quarter.
And we're letting the clock run as we should with 1:42 and counting. You want to take that play clock down as much as you can, but at the same point, you still need to get that first down, that 1 yard.
So Wilder to the left, and it will be him with the football. He's going to come right in. He's got the first down, and he pushes out of bounds. He's pushed out of bounds. He'll have it up to the first down at the 12. And that is a huge first down for this Defiance offense. Now the clock will stop. He was pushed out of bounds, but a huge first down here. 2 timeouts for St. Mary's. They're going to be starting to run out of time to be able, of opportunities to stop that clock. Absolutely.
And again, another senior stepping up. Nice job blocking coming off that corner. You have 2 lead blockers in Stockman. It looked like Doden was out there too. So hey, let's run this clock out. 1:27, another first down here.
Protect that football. They'll line it up. First down and 10 at the 12-yard line. And it will be Wilder up the middle. He's got room to go. 15, 20, 25. And he's going to cut it back at the 30, 35, 40. Keep a hold of that football across midfield. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 10. He's going to go 80. Oh, he trips and falls at the 10-yard line. We'll see what the penalty marker is. Where is the penalty marker?
I saw something fly in the air.
I don't think so.
Wrong.
Well, there's one on the far side.
I see it on the edge over there.
I wonder if it's a sideline warning. Yep, he's pointing sideline
yeah,
warning.
Is.
So I don't know if Wilder tripped and fell or if it might have been on purpose down in this far end.
Yeah, knowing Anthony Wild, it was a trip and a fall because he wants to score. You score there as a senior, the game's over. You know?
Absolutely.
But, hey, absolutely.
So a big first down here. I think that penalty marker, you did see one. It was clear off. I didn't see it at first, but it was off on the far sideline. And I think that was
a sideline warning on St. Mary's.
So clock is spinning near the 1-minute mark, and Bulldogs are going to be very content here to let this kind of roll down a little bit. Take your time here, spinning under a minute. And the Bulldogs seemingly going to pick up their first win of the season.
Victory formation for the Bulldogs. Let them burn the 2 timeouts. Even with the 2 timeouts, you're not going to be able to have enough time.
Delay a game. It'll be a delay game against Defiance. Back them up.
With 44 seconds left, 2 timeouts, first down.
Yeah.
He can burn them for 2.
If he wants,
and that third,
if he wants to.
Yeah, that third play will get the victory for the Bulldogs.
So victory formation. Brez will take a knee, and
there's the timeout.
And Bo Fry will take a timeout here. It's a Mark Motes Ford timeout. Visit Mark Motes Ford. Check out some of the best new Ford models serving the community since 1916. Mark Motes Ford, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmotesford.com. So second down here, and how big is this win here for not just this team as a whole, but this senior class to come out here and make a statement the way they have in this game?
Absolutely. The Napoleon game, obviously being at 1 point, you miss an extra point, to win it, and then, to try for the 2 and the ball slides out of your hand. And then come back and face a Wapakoneta team who's very good. Again, we didn't show up to play. I don't think our kids were ready to play at that level against a competition like that. And I think that's what Coach Cooper kind of implemented to them. Hey, you are a good football team. You have to play like a good football team. And not as an individual, but as a team. And they've absolutely showed that here tonight as a total team effort to get this W. And that's what you expect from your seniors. Step up, do your job, lead the underclassmen that we have on this team, and play Bulldog football.
42.3 on the clock. And St. Mary's does have one more timeout, so they can – and Brez is just going to burn a little clock here, and he'll dive forward across the 20, trying to get it under 40 seconds, I think. And St. Mary's will burn their final timeout. It's a Mark Motes Ford timeout. Stick with us, our post-game show. Jeff Tackett will try to get some comments from Coach Cooper down on the field. We'll break down some of the final numbers for you as well. And wow, what a night here tonight. Maybe we're the good luck charms.
That's a possibility.
I mean, 2 good-looking guys on the TV.
Who are you talking about? I know it's not you and me.
Well,
we're not even on TV. That's the best part.
Let's see. It's somebody. They were panning the crowd, so somebody out there.
Definitely a face for radio, I tell you that.
My mom used to tell me that a lot. So. Nice.
One thing they've said, moms don't lie, right?
Exactly. I just reminded her how much I look like her. So.
Oh, is that what it was? There you go. I'm gonna try that one time. See what happens.
I'm just kidding you. Love you, Mom. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm with you. I would not try that with my mom. So. Hey, 14-10, the Bulldogs here again in victory formation. St. Mary's out of timeouts, 3rd and 19. I don't know that the down and distance really matters. Brez will put a knee on it. It'll reset the play clock to 40, game clock at 32. Defiance will walk out of here with their first victory of the night. Your final score from Fred J. Brown Stadium, Defiance 14, St. Mary's 10. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, our post-game show on the way for you right here on DCTV Sports.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
Crazy scoreboard-wise. I mean, nothing.
out
Welcome back
there.
to Fred J. Brown Stadium. Final score tonight on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Defiance walks out of here with their first victory of the season, a 14-10 win over the Rough Riders of St. Mary's. And Ray, we were talking about this before we went to that break. This was a total team effort here tonight, from the line play to the backside of the defense, your running backs, your receivers, your quarterbacks. This was a full team win here tonight for this Bulldog team. Absolutely.
A lot of seniors stepped up, as they should. And they came out and said, you know what, we're going to win on senior night at home in front of our parents. And that's what they went out and did. Low adversity in finishing up the first half a little bit, yep. Letting them go down and score coming out in that second half. But, they put their feet in the dirt. They know what they've done all week to work. And, they believed in themselves. And that's the biggest thing. Coach Cooper has said that a few times, I believe. We are a good football team. We're better than what we're showing, but we have to show it as a team, and definitely did that tonight.
Well, let's recap the scoring here tonight. It was opened up in that first quarter. St. Mary's got a 31-yard touchdown run. The point after was good at the 2:05 mark of the first quarter. They took a 7-0 lead into at the end of the first quarter. Defiance would open up their scoring tonight with a 6-yard touchdown run by Noah Gomez with 58.2 seconds to go before halftime. The Stockman reception on the 2-point conversion made it 8-7 Bulldogs. Remember, that was fueled by that penalty that moved them up to the 1. So halftime, it was 8-7 Bulldogs. And then the third quarter, just kind of back and forth a little bit. Fourth quarter, St. Mary's would get into the end zone again as Brady Triplett, a 28-yard field goal at 7:53 to go in the game, made it 10-8 St. Mary's. And then Bulldogs on a big fourth down. A little trickeration, Anthony Wilder to Brady Borton, a 10-yard pass. 2-point conversion failed. Final score tonight on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, 14-10. Marco's Pizza, 9 locations in Northwest Ohio. Wishing all area athletes good luck this season. Order online at marcos.com for takeout or delivery. I'm kind of keeping an eye on Jeff down on the sideline as he's going to be looking for Coach Cooper, and I think we're ready to go. So as we get down there, and we're going to send it down to the sidelines as Jeff Tackett is standing by with Victoria's head coach Travis Cooper.
Today, you came in here with your backs against the wall, down 0-2. St. Mary's coming in here. Everybody had them picked. Tell me about the heart of this team, man.
We challenged them all week. We've been a lot of hurt puppies in that locker room for 2 weeks now. We weren't playing up to our abilities. Our word of the week was max effort, and this was a max effort game. I mean, it was close from the get-go. It was a close game the whole way through. I told our guys, think about that Napoleon game. When you lose a close one like that, you can point to thousands of little things. If you did it better, you win. Well, and same thing in a close win. You can count to a million different things that caused us to win this game. So I could go down the line of guys that really stepped up and make big plays. You know, Nicasio Hall makes a big kick on, our kicker makes a big kick on a kickoff return. You know, Anthony, we have our backs against the wall at the end of the game, backed up against our own goal line. We throw the ball and we get a stop to Brady Borton. So I'm just super proud of these guys. We needed something good to happen, and tonight it did.
You couldn't have a better play from Anthony Wilder or Brady Borton, but I was just telling the guys up top all game long, it starts down in the trenches, and your guys up front, I think, controlled the game all day. What do you think about them?
Oh, absolutely. And I tell our guys, our offensive line, our lines on both sides are the most important part of our football team. The other guys get all the accolades and stuff, but we don't do anything without them. And they did a phenomenal job. And you can't go against a better line than we have the last 3 weeks. We've had 3 weeks of going against just dudes, and it's tough sledding, but I think it's kind of hardened our guys, and I think we're battle tested. We have some young guys in there, but they did a great job, and there's no doubt about it. We don't win this game without our lines.
I tell you what, one of the first, I think it was in the first half, you were backed up on the line. That was a big call, throwing it backside. I mean, that takes a lot of nerves there. You had to be heart pumping pretty fast.
It was, and you know, we're a team that we're really not under center very often. So when you're backed up like that, you've got to get 4 or 5 yards just to get to the line of scrimmage, and we were really concerned about penetration. We knew they were going to be pinching and they were going to have their guys coming off the edge. I told Brez, if it's not there, just throw it away and we'll come back with something else. But we wanted to take that shot of getting a guy out there. He hides and kind of gets out there, and that was huge to give us some breathing room. The same with that stop there at the end.
Finally, let's talk about your senior class. You got a big senior class this year, a lot of expectations, a lot of guys wanting to do a lot of things. That's a lot of heart today. I mean, they left it all on the field. What do we do this week to preparing for next week?
Well, you know, our week of practice was the best week of practice we've had, because we were focusing on effort and going hard and doing the little things right, and it was our best week of practice. And I think I told our guys right there, that's why I told you to do that. You see the results of practicing well, and so the challenge is to keep building on that, and we've got to have good practices from here on out. And I think that our seniors, you know, again, they were sitting there at 0-2 with big aspirations. Tonight was a big game for them. And again, our seniors, all of them did a great job tonight.
Nothing like stepping up and knocking off #1 in WBL, taking a little bit of run. But enjoy the evening. Get your voice back tomorrow, and I know you'll be back in the morning for some films and get ready.
We win Saturday mornings. I buy donuts and juice and stuff. So we finally get some donuts and juice, and they're not, you know, beating our head against the wall on a Saturday morning.
Donuts and juice. You might have Josh Bush be coming down here to get into on some of that. So, Coach, congratulations. Have a good evening. Okay, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Back to you, Josh.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And again, victorious coach Travis Cooper. And, you know, we talked about it, and we kind of said this throughout the week. And he mentioned it again, having a good week of practice and getting your head back in the right spot. And you can see what happens on Friday night.
Absolutely, and that's what they did. You know, there's a lot of adversity they've had this last week or two.
Got time, Bears?
Looks like we still got our sideline mic on. Hang on. Okay. So I think he's got Brez Zipfel down on the sidelines too. So we'll go back down there in a minute. But you finish your thought there. Sorry. We'll send it down there. You want to go down? Okay. Yeah. Jeff has got senior quarterback Brez Zipfel, and we'll send it back down to Jeff. He's busy down. He's actually getting some work in down there.
Carry your weight.
Thanks, Josh. Sorry about that. My first time down, I forgot to mute the mic. I got Brez Zipfel here with me. Brez, talk about we're backs against the wall coming in here, big senior class. I told you before the game, get ready for the interview because we're coming out here with a big win. What about the heart of the team?
Well, this whole word of the week was effort, because we haven't had good effort the last 2 weeks, which you guys could see. And all week our main word was effort, and it showed out there, and we had effort. We're at the 1 yard line like twice, and we got all the way down there. So that shows that we had effort.
I was talking to Coach Cooper. I was telling the guys up top all game long, the guys in the trenches were really pounding and really popping. How about you guys up front? They kept you pretty clean tonight.
Yeah, they did good. I got time to throw the balls when I needed to and make big plays. And they did good for the running, which, as you could see, Anthony and Noah did really well tonight.
Well, nice win tonight with the WBL, the number one in WBL. Knocked them off the top, and you guys get a good chance going ahead. What are you going forward to next week? What are you guys looking forward to? What do you got to work on?
Working on scoring more points as offense. Our goal is 28 plus, and we only got 14 tonight. So that's our goal, to get more.
That's a big defense you guys were against tonight, but you guys did a wonderful job. Congratulations. Enjoy the night. Let's get back in together and get back on to work tomorrow, next week, okay? Take care, man. Yep. Back to you, Josh.
All right, thanks, Jeff. And again, he's now in his third full year as a starter. Came in, I think, about halfway through his freshman year.
Correct.
And I don't know. Obviously, you get a bird's eye look on the chain gang on the sidelines, Ray. But the growth and maturity that has come to that young man,
absolutely, he's
leaps and bounds.
He's turned into the leader that the team needs. As as quarterback, you're the captain, you're the leader, you're the spokesman. And everything kind of falls on your shoulders as much as it falls on the head coach's shoulders a little bit. They point fingers at you. It's you. And Brez does an outstanding job coming off, an injury before the season even starts, coming in a little behind with timing and with the players and all that. But you know what? Even then, you can ask any of the coaches. He was there. He was leading. He was showing the younger kids what they needed to do. His backup quarterback, this is what we got to do to win, okay? And now he stepped into the role and say, hey, I'm going to take it take the reins, and I'm going to lead, and we're going to win. And again, him talking about the offensive line there, doing a great job of rushing. We had over 204 yards rushing, and he had 160 yards in the air, which that's quite a bit for against the number one team in the WBL.
Number one defense.
So you pick them apart. That says a lot for the coaching staff, and watching the film and setting up a great game plan. And again, kudos to Coach Gryway on the defensive side of football, because that was a great defensive scheme, making them rush the ball to the outside where our speed and containment was, and that's just a great team effort. Again, you have a lot of seniors on the team. One didn't play tonight, Abel Rubio, so you kind of go a little bit with him, thinking of him in his mind, he'd rather be on the field than what he's at with a shoulder injury, And the other one is Chase Comiso, still up in Toledo, doing great.
Absolutely.
A lot better than he is. Hopefully home soon. And those are the kids that you look forward, because they're great players, they're great kids, and they're part of this team effort. So we don't want to forget about them too.
Our post-game show tonight made possible by Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Keep your eyes healthy for long life of clear vision. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, your family's vision source. Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. Say that 3 times fast.
You got it.
We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back to wrap things up here from Defiance. Bulldogs a winner tonight, 14-10. More to come on our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center post-game show after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Athletic Complex here at Defiance High School. The Defiance picks up their first win of the season tonight, knocking off St. Mary's by a final score of 14-10 as we look for some candidates tonight, Ray, for our player of the game. They will receive a DCTV Sports Player of the Game t-shirt courtesy of BSN Sports. So
for us, what you just said, it's a no-brainer in our opinion. But you look at the line play. That was most impressive in my opinion tonight.
Well, I mean, we talked Ray Salinas, the effort that he gave Alex Hinojosa, Stephen Hoffman, not only playing defense, but he anchors that line at center on the offensive side. Tyler Doden-Kiesling, we talked about him a few times. D'Angelo Gilliard. I think you can go up and down either one of those lines, and those guys deserve maybe a little more than donuts in the morning because they earned it.
Absolutely.
But then you look at, I think, Brady Borton here tonight.
Absolutely, 100%. A senior stepped up, did his job more than once. catch.
I mean, that one-handed catch in the corner of the end zone
to take the lead was pretty amazing. He comes back and intercepts the ball to stop the St. Mary's drive to get to score to actually, for the win. And even before that, the
couple of plays, and then even after the interception, he snuck out on that right side, gave the cushion to get out and almost got the first down. They were able to get the first down,
right.
but was able to give them that cushion. That's a senior stepping up in some really key spots.
Absolutely.
Late in the football game. I mean, this is a time where, some teams would have said, we're done. And they came out, and I think you attribute that to that senior class.
Absolutely, and every time Brady caught the ball, it wasn't zigzag, zig. It was straight down the field. Get as many yards as I can to get downfield. Put your head down, tackle me if you can. And that's just a great effort by him.
Brady Borton, our player of the game.